YouTube again. Good morning and happy, is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Jesus, look, I was like, what day is it today? I'm in the car, as you can tell. Not 100%, as you can tell. Last night was, it was good. I got out a lot of the nasty like phlegm, but as you can tell, my nose is like stuffy. And yeah, so like definitely gonna open up the window and we're gonna shoot the shit. This live may not be as long as the other ones that I've done. Today I decided to go by the beach, but unfortunately it is cloudy. It's gonna be overcast all day. And I mean, we'll still walk to the beach. We're still gonna do that, but due to me being a little under the weather, yeah, I said I was gonna keep coming on live no matter how I feel. Like if I feel like shit or feel like stellar, I'm gonna do it. So committing to every day. I don't usually get sick. That's the thing. It's only because like the constant like hot, cold, the body is like, it's like, fuck, like what do we do? And then sure enough, like, yeah, we'll take a walk to the beach shortly, but it's not going to be a sunny day whatsoever. Today is Christmas Eve, so I know a lot of people are preparing for family and they're getting ready for the festivities. So I just want to again take this time to wish each of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. All the best to all of you in this holiday season. It's gonna be an interesting year coming up. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I fully receive, and I'm grateful for you, Taran. I'm a little under the weather, as you can tell. What up, Ivan? So great to meet you. But yeah, just want to wish all of you yeah, you are first. So you are first to wish me Merry Christmas. So thank you for that. So for all those who are already in Christmas Day, because I know some people are in like Australia and New Zealand, Merry Christmas to you. What up, dude? So grateful that you're on, Goated. I'm a little under the weather, but I figured that I come on and still shoot the shit because I said I was gonna commit no matter how I felt. And my nose is like running and it's annoying. It's because of like I've been sleeping in the car and like getting like air circulating. It's been brutal. It's been fucking brutal. But hey, we're doing the thing. But this has been a very humbling experience because there are a lot of people who do this kind of life. Wow, it's 5:47. It's 8:47 a.m. here. Wow. Yeah, of course, Goated. I give you a shout out, brother. I'm shouting out Goated 5579. I don't know if that number means anything to you, but like I shouted out your name, brother. So there you are. Yeah. We're gonna go take a walk on the beach shortly, and I appreciate the subscribe. Thank you so much. Today's gonna be a cloudy day, so let me just switch the camera around. So the clouds are literally covering the sky the entire day, unfortunately, but the sun will come back tomorrow. I will live stream tomorrow, and I will be actually in a hotel. I actually decided to get a hotel just to. You're welcome, Goated. I decided to get a hotel just for one night because like the gym isn't open tomorrow and I have to take a shower because I'm going to see my soul sister and I'd rather show up clean and I'm not missing my workout. Fuck that. I'm not missing my workout. So, I brought my, you're welcome again. I brought my resistant bands just in case like I can't use dumbbells. And yeah, take a guess. How young our bodies are age. So my body has obviously physical age, but my soul is ageless. But take a guess how old my physical body is. I'll let you take a quick guess. And if you're close, I will say you're hot. If you're not close, then I'll say you're cold. But I will tell you. I will share with you. Also, got to stay hydrated because you know, got to let the water like cleanse the body. I'm about like 85% better. It's just this annoying like runny nose that's coming and going here and there. It's hilarious. And it's funny it had to happen while I'm here, while I'm in San Diego during Christmas time. So that's my Christmas present, getting a little under the weather to remind me to be grateful that it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. You know, there are a lot of people, 23, well, hey dude, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you for that. I like that age. I like that age. Thank you for saying that. No, I'm much, the physical body's age is much older. I'm 39, believe it or not. But I take care of myself as best as I can. That's a lot of smiling, as you can tell. And yeah, I'm 39. It's gonna be hard to believe, but yeah, sometimes I have some grays popping in and out. So it'll definitely show the age, but right now you don't really see the grays showing. So yeah, but I'm 39, brother. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's been quite the journey. Like I said, this has been a humbling experience because there are so many people who do, you can say van life or car life or whatever name you give it. It's not easy. There's a lot to remember to do in the morning, preparing and like bringing shit in and folding shit up and like making sure things are like organized for the night and then for the morning. Thank you. Yeah, you know, a lot of people can never guess the age that I'm physically at. That means I'm doing a good job of like taking care of myself. I make this running joke that by the age of like the physical body age of like 60, I'm gonna look like in my like 30s. For those of you who know Zach, the Black Power Ranger from back in the day, if you go and look him up right now, the dude he doesn't look like he aged at all. The dude is in like his either late 40s or early 50s, and he looks good. Now, he may have like dyed his hair or like dyed his little goatee, but he looks good. So like, I've seen people who are like much, when I say older, I mean like their physical body age. They look extremely like young. Like I've seen 100-year-old look like they're in maybe their early 60s, mid 60s. I'm like, how the fuck did they do that? So like, it's like inspiration to know that like, you know, if you take care of your body and you eat well and you get enough sleep, of course, and you also, you know, get exercise, of course. Like that's why I always am a big proponent on moving your body, because moving your body is key. You know, here's the thing. A lot of times, like, I know this may sound silly, but like when I'm parking somewhere, I park very far from my location. So like right now, the beach is a little bit further away. So that gives me time to give me some extra steps. I don't usually like park up close. Number one, it gets too busy. Number two, it allows me to get more movement in. So like, for me, like, I love to move. And how much subscribers do I have? You know, honestly, I don't focus on the number, but I believe I'm now at 347. I'm almost hit 100 in about a month. So I'm grateful for the growth. There's a lot to go. I'm attempting to get to that 1,000 mark because that's when the channel will start getting monetized. And of course, I have to get that 4,000 watch hours. And a great way of doing 4,000 watch hours is doing these lives. And the funny thing is, if you all stick on, like let's say there's 30 of you and you watch like 5 hours of my live stream, hey brother, I'll answer you in a sec. That time gets added. So like, let's say for example, there's 9 of you right now. And let's say this live stream goes for 3 hours and all 9 of you stay on. That's basically 9 times 3 is 27. I'll get 27 hours out of it because it counts as you guys watching, me, and every one of you. So like, it's interesting how the watch hours are played out, and I'm doing better, but I have a runny nose now, and you can probably tell by my voice. It's got a little raspiness in it. I did book a hotel tonight, and I booked it closer to where my soul sister lives, out like a little bit out of San Diego. So I'm planning things out. So I'll get actually my first night back in like a actual bed, and it's gonna be cool. Oh, I will get well. Like I got like, I mean, I don't like taking these, but like these have been helping a bit. But of course, like I've been drinking lots of water, got me some oranges. Still have my banana to eat. So like, yeah, we're by the beach today, but it's cloudy. There's no sun today. Literally, there's no sun. So I'm like, fuck, okay. We're gonna take a walk to the beach shortly. Right now, I'm like, you can tell by, I have to like, drink that water. And my eyes are like glassy a bit. You can tell by like, they're very watery. Yeah. Check that out. Yeah, the sun is behind the clouds for sure. So the beach is over there, but well, I have to walk a little bit, but the beach is over there. I'll go out there shortly. But yeah, I'm just parked in a parking lot right now. So this place is called Ocean Beach. Yeah, Ocean Beach. That's what a creative name, right? Ocean Beach. I mean, we're by the ocean, so Ocean Beach it is. San Diego has a lot of beaches. They have Pacific Beach, Ocean Beach, so they call it OB, PB. There's a place called Sunset Cliffs, which is not far from here. Very good place to go and see the sunset. There is Coronado Island. There is, there's a place in Escondido, which is much further. It's like a 30-minute drive up north. There's Torrey Pines that has its own beach, and hiking, which that's starting to jog my memory. Okay, we're gonna go to Torrey Pines eventually. So I'm just kind of like remembering things as I go. And yes, the crows are like cawing right now. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go take a walk shortly. Just gonna give it a little bit of time. There's like a shopping area. When I say shopping area, it's like more like, how do I describe it? Like outside shops, vendors. And for those who were watching and I was talking about the sunglasses, this place has that fancy sunglass place that I've never seen sunglasses. Like they're so unique. They're literally one of a kind. So the shop should be here. Yeah, other than that, you know, just kicking in, and you know, I got me some oranges this morning, because I didn't get them last night as I said I was, so I got them this morning after the gym, and thankfully everything is going according to schedule, because I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be in every moment, and that's the thing. Things, for example, I was hearing on the radio that a woman who's a host, she had to be at a place and she was craving chocolate for some reason. So this is a story I just heard. And she doesn't usually eat chocolate. She hates chocolate, in fact. But for some reason, she was craving chocolate. So she went to a random place that the universe had her go to. And then she met a dude, an older dude. And the dude asked her, "Are you the girl from the radio station?" And she said, "Yes, she is." Then he says, "Wow, that's so cool. I'm so grateful I got to meet you. My daughter would have been really happy to know that I got to meet you." Now, you heard what he just said, would have been glad, meaning his daughter passed away 3 weeks ago. So she died just like during, December, which is tough. you know, losing somebody around Christmas time or in the month of December, that's rough. So she went there, not, you know, like I said, she doesn't like chocolate. She never eats it, but she had this craving for chocolate. And she's talking to this dude, and her daughter is a big fan of her. But obviously the daughter passed away. So then, like, they still chatted, and it brought up some emotions for the gentleman because, like, you know, it's his daughter's favorite DJ on the radio. So of course it reminded him of his daughter. So she gave him a hug, and then he presented her a chocolate bar, like one of those luxury chocolate bars, one of those big ass chocolate bars, as a gift. My point to say all this is she was where she was meant to be in the right moment. There were no accidents. She was there to deliver a message to him through her daughter. Her daughter was channeling through the DJ to remind the father that, hey, all is good. And she had chocolate. So the point of this story is you are where you're supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm under the weather as I'm supposed to be for a reason. Everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to happen. Sometimes it sucks. Like, timing sucks sometimes, but it's meant to happen like this. So yeah, my point to say all this is, like, wherever you are, that's where you're meant to be. So, like, I'm meant to be in this car right now. I'm meant to be traveling. Damn, I'm sending them lots of, like, well, I'm a little underwhelmed myself, but I'm going to send them whatever energy I have so they can feel better. I've been sending myself energy, so I'm good. So I'm sending some nice, beautiful, healing, Reiki energy. They're going to be good. They'll be good. I set the intention. They'll be fine. That's it. I set the intention for myself. I'll be good too. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I fully receive it. I fully receive the healing. And that's the other thing too. The one thing that I'm having to learn, not even learn, to rediscover during this experience is to receive little things. Like, you know, I was gonna go on the beach tomorrow and just sit. That's it. I wasn't gonna do anything for Christmas. I desired this Christmas to be kind of like alone. But the universe is like, reach out to your sister Victoria, reach out to her, reach out to her. I don't know why, but I did. Because if I didn't reach out to her, like I said, if she found out that I was here, she'd have been pissed off at me. She would understand the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. She does understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. However, she's the type of person that, like, she'll give you the clothes off the back of her, like, skin, basically. If that's how you say that expression. So, even though I reminded her yesterday, like, hey, I'm a little under the weather, I'll do my best to be there. She's like, just come. So, basically, it's me having to receive her invitation. Because I kept saying, like, yeah, I'm going to do this alone. I'm going to do this alone. The universe doesn't desire me to be alone on Christmas. Even though, technically, you're never alone because God is everywhere. Like, God is the plants. God is this car. God is this banana that I'm eating. God is the house behind me. God is the seat. God is other people. Remember, everybody's God wearing a mask. So, how can I be alone? But the universe desires me to be with physical people. So, I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to allow it. And there's a reason why this morning I drove to a specific gym, because there was a shop that had the oranges. There was a place that I'm rebuilding my necklace. I already got the pieces that I require. Now, if I use it, it's a different story. If I don't, I can return it. But my point to say all this, I was meant to go to that location this morning, not the other ones, because the other ones don't have anything close by to them. So, again, this is why I keep reminding each of you that no matter where you are right now in life, you're meant to be where you're meant to be. You're meant to be here in this present moment with me. I'm meant to be here with you. We're meant to be here together for a reason. There are no accidents. There are no coincidences. There's no synchronicities. Everything is meant to happen the way it's supposed to happen. And this is why, like, this soul experience is teaching me, or not even teaching, reminding me of things. You know, like the bank account. You know, like, oh my God, I don't have enough. The thing is, like, the universe always has enough. It's infinite and abundant. But if you keep having the fear that you don't have enough, guess what? The universe is going to give you more of the same. So, like, yeah, I just paid for a hotel, but guess what? I have to remind myself that I'm paying myself. Like, everything, because you're one with money. Remember, my own natural energy yield. I keep speaking that out, but, like, the thing is, I'm also having to take that information in myself and remind myself that, yeah, my own natural energy yield. So again, like, everything is meant to happen the way it's supposed to happen. Like, there's a reason why I'm going to only have this car up until January 4th. Then I have to figure out the next car I'm going to get. And then, of course, you all know that I desire to drive the Supra in San Diego, to know how it feels to drive my car in my home. And of course, there's somebody on the Turo site that has a Supra available for at least 3 days. I can book it for a while, but I choose to book it only for 3 days just to have that experience. Really just driving around and sitting in the car and just, like, really taking it in. And during that 3 days, I'll also, like, make sure that I grab, like, an Airbnb and, like, do laundry. And, like, I have to do laundry soon. I have to do all that stuff. So my point to say everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen. Money or not. I don't say I don't have money, because, like, if I say that, the universe is like, okay, yeah, you don't have money. Money is nothing more than digital zeros in a bank account that somebody types in the number. That's all that is. It's an illusion. And the thing is, you got to detach your emotions from the money. Now, you would be wondering, well, why didn't you just take a hotel throughout this entire time, or an Airbnb? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, I desire to see what it feels like to live in a car. Because other people are doing it, I desire to feel that experience firsthand. And sure enough, it's a very, like I said, it's a very humbling experience. It's reminded me of a lot of things. It is a lot of preparation and organization and being resourceful. And, you know, every day is like, you don't know. But, like, you know, the universe had me go sleep and park the car in a space that I know is safe. Where literally it's quiet, and it's by my first ever Airbnb that I stayed at. And, you know, that school parking lot that I did my play out twice now, I actually slept in the parking lot last night. I parked the car in the far corner and nobody bothered me. In fact, I had amazing sleep. I slept great. The only thing is, like, I have to constantly, like, cough and, like, and you know, cough out phlegm and shit. But like right now, my apologies. I don't want to keep that on camera, but, like, or on video, but it is what it is. We're human. We go through these things. But yeah, you know, this has just been a really eye-opening, you know, humbling experience. And I'm seeing if I can handle this, and I clearly I am. The only downer was, like, obviously I was attempting to have circulation in the car while I'm sleeping, but it was so cold one night that bang, like I just had this like sore throat as I got up. I'm like, fuck. So it is what it's meant to be, and yeah, we're just taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, one action at a time, one moment at a time. That's how I operate. One step at a time, one action at a time, one moment at a time, one instant at a time, and yeah. I promise we will get out of the car. I'll stretch my legs for a little bit. Like I said, this live may not be like hours per se, like yesterday's one that was 5 hours long. Which, by the way, I knew I was spot on. Those songs that were playing in Mexican were also copyright. Now it doesn't affect the channel, but it does say copyright on the video. So I'm like, fuck. So either I have to edit the sound out or leave it in. But my point is, like, again, I got to be extremely mindful of like when I'm in public spaces that are playing music to either mute myself, because YouTube is so sensitive, so sensitive. So yeah, it is what it is. I don't like saying it is what it is because that seems like a self-defeating like thought or like words. But in this moment, like, it is what it's supposed to be. But see, that's the other thing. Doing these lives have been reminding me and showing me and reflecting at me. Okay, this is what not to do. This is what I can do. Like right now, there was like 20 some odd people that jumped on at the beginning of this live. All because I didn't even change the description. I left the description as my workout description. And it seems that like using the workout description finds people, like it sends out to the YouTube algorithm, but the ones that I'm currently using for the San Diego, California adventures, like the hashtag in the description, nobody really comes on. And look, again, I'm not doing this to have clicks and views and likes. I'm doing this for myself and to inspire some of you, because there may be something that you're here to do, but you're not quite there yet internally. So use this as like is inspiration for your journey whenever whatever you're meant to do. It doesn't have to be traveling to a different country. It doesn't have to be living in a car. It doesn't have to be seeing cool places. It literally could be like, I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna start working out and shedding some pounds, or I'm gonna get into tip-top shape. Or it's like letting go of like certain habits that are not helping you. So like, this is what this channel is for. It's to inspire and to empower you to go and live your best life. Because again, yes, you live every day, and you die once, if not twice, because some of us have had near-death experiences. But every day is a gift, and it's up to you to choose what you're going to do with said gift. And as I keep saying that, it's also building up this momentum energy within me to remind me, because every time I'm speaking with you, I'm speaking with myself, because we are one. I'm mirroring back to myself. Yeah. So tonight we're gonna do our best to get healthy and sleep well. Tomorrow morning, because it's gonna be Christmas, I will still live stream, and I will do a workout in the hotel room. They don't have a gym at the hotel, so that's why I said I have my resistant band, and I'm gonna do a resistant band workout. So I'll do my best to be creative with the resistant band to compensate for the lack of dumbbells. But it allows me to, like, you know, groom and take a warm shower, because the gym is not open. If the gym was open tomorrow, I wouldn't have gone Airbnb or a hotel, because I require to take a shower every day. Like, I refuse to like wipe myself down with like baby wipes. Like, that's good on occasions, but like, I have to take my shower, and I'm going to see my soul sister, and the last thing I desire is to come feeling all icky. You know what I'm saying? So The universe was like, go get an Airbnb or a hotel, go get a hotel, go get a hotel, go get a hotel, go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it. And sure enough, like, here we are. Hey, Peanut Butter, it's great to meet you, and I'm so grateful that you're on. Yeah, we're gonna go take a walk in maybe like 10 minutes or so. I'm just, what up, Tiny Problem? Um, still feeling the after effects, and of course, like, having to like keep blowing my nose and coughing things out is annoying, but it is what it is. It is what it's supposed to be. And I'm using baby wipes to clean my nose because, like, it helps. And my eyes are a little glassy, but it's good. I said I was gonna commit to doing these things every day, no matter how I felt. If I felt like shit, if I felt like I'm on the moon, I was gonna do these lives, and here we are. I'll be at a hotel tonight, which is good, and I'll get some good rest. I'm gonna be able to take a great shower, because like the gym is closed tomorrow morning, and New Year's, thank goodness that at least the gym's open back on New Year's Day. So this is probably gonna be the only time I take a hotel, and then when I go rent the Supra for the last 3 days of this journey, depending on if it is really the last 3 days, because you don't know. I don't really know what to expect for the next little while, because shit happens exactly the way it's supposed to happen. Like I mentioned, that story with the girl and the chocolate. Why all of a sudden did she have to go to a random place feeling the urge for chocolate when she hates chocolate? She doesn't eat chocolate, and sure enough, it was to remind another soul that her daughter was a big fan of hers, but to deliver a message of like, all is good. Your daughter is, working through me right now to reach you, to tell you that, she loves you, and everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to happen. Thank you. I will definitely feel better. My nose, it's the only thing that I'm concerned about is my nose. Like, especially when I'm walking around, having to like constantly like wipe the nose. So like, we're by the beach, but it's cloudy today. Of all the days, it had to be cloudy today at the beach. Doesn't matter. I'll be going back to beaches many more times, so that's no big deal. But there are other places that, like, if I turn the camera around, there's a sign over there that says Dog Beach, Shopping District, Parking, Beach Access, and Public Parking. So, and it says OB. We're at a place called Ocean Beach. Very creative name for a beach. Ocean Beach. We're by the ocean, so Ocean Beach. Yeah. So they call it OB here. The OB. Yeah, so I'm being mindful, like I make sure like I, keep my shit tidy and whatnot. Got me some oranges this morning. That vitamin C is kicking in. Got me my water. But yeah, I gotta check in at the hotel by at least 3 p.m. Pacific time, so I'll have more than enough time to drive there. That's 6 hours from now. It's close to my soul sister. Well, it's closer than where I am right now to where my soul sister lives, because I'm going to see her, because she's like, you're coming no matter what. So I'm like, okay. I'm clearly my soul was meant to be with her and family this Christmas, so I get to experience a different type of Christmas. Last year I experienced it with my soul brother Chuck, and we got to watch Home Alone 2 and 1 back to back. We ordered food, and that was our Christmas. And it was a really cozy Christmas. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna stay on long. I forgot I required to, how do you forget to recuperate? Don't you listen to your body? I'm not starting with you. You go do what you gotta do. But yeah, I'm gonna, again, because there's a few of you now on, I'm gonna say Merry Christmas to all of you again. For those who I don't see tomorrow online on my live stream, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, because not everybody likes to say Merry Christmas. And you all have an amazing time with family, friends, the people you love, and make sure you be present and enjoy your time. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Whatever it is that you end up doing or being, enjoy yourself. All of you. I'm gonna mute myself quickly. There we go. Ugh, that one. My eyes started to water on that one. Damn. You can tell the glassiness and the stuffiness. Yeah, it's kicking in. But I'm gonna do my best to purge it by tonight. I will be playing VR tomorrow. That's awesome. What VR are you using, Peanut Butter? Are you using the Meta Quest 3? Are you using the Oculus Rift? Are you using the PlayStation VR? Are you using the Apple Vision Pro? What VR are you playing? If you know. And Eric said, we are supposed to go to family dinner, but I don't think it will happen. Yeah, because the family's under the weather at the moment. Makes sense. Quest 2, cool. That's awesome. Enjoy your time tomorrow, Peanut Butter, with the Quest 2 and VR, and whoever you end up playing with. It's gonna be fun. I was gonna say, yo, tiny problem. They should do Dead by Daylight VR and see how you would handle that shit. Yeah, I know for sure. You know, she is older, like wiser, I should say, and you don't want to cause her any like illness. So yeah, makes sense. And that's interesting that she's still alive. Great grandma, man, that's crazy. How old is she right now? Just out of curiosity. She must be at least in her 80s. I know somebody who is a great grandma and she's in her early 60s. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn, you guys must have had kids hella young. 82. Thank you, Peanut Butter. I appreciate this subscribe. Thank you. That means a lot. I am grateful for that. So thank you for that. Oh no, that would have me with too many jump scares. And my grandma was 95. Wait a minute. Obviously, great grandma and grandma. Okay, got it. Gotcha. Because I was like, wait a minute. How is grandma older than great grandma? Because like at first that wouldn't have made logical sense, but I get what you mean. I got it. I'm sorry to hear that, Peanut Butter. She's definitely looking out for you. Anyone that is passed on, they are always guiding you. You just have to allow them to guide you. Oh, I'm sorry, not your grandma, your grandpa. My bad, Peanut Butter. I meant to say your grandpa, not your grandma. He's looking out for you. Yeah. I'm not close to my current grandparents. I only have my dad's side of grandparents. They're 93 and like 90. They live in Florida with my aunt. When I was, so I'm gonna be a little vulnerable here now. Once upon a time, I absolutely despised my dad. Like I hated him with a passion. And one day my grandmother called and I told her, like, I was in my darkness at the time. So this has been like at least 8 years now. It's been 8 years since I spoke to my grandmother. But basically I said, your son's a piece of shit. he treats like blah 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 blah. I said a whole bunch of shit that I of course, like, now in hindsight I regret, but like it had to happen. Thing is, like, she now can't really understand what I'm saying, like if I do speak to her on the phone. So the thing is, like, my mom's parents, her dad and her mom, so like my mom's dad and mom, so my grandparents on my mom's side, I never met them. Well, that's actually not true. I only met the grandpa when I was 9 years old, but that was for like a brief moment, but he didn't even know who the fuck I was. So for me, like, I'm not close with any sort of blood family. I've been that black sheep for a majority of my life. Now, of course, I'm attempting to build relationship with, obviously, like my blood family, but I know that I'm not meant to. I was there to, purge shit and transmute stuff, but I was brought down from them to handle shit, basically. So I'm more closer to people that like you guys. I can speak to you guys easily. But I do love my mom. I love my dad. I love them like crazy. But that wasn't the case once upon a time. So yeah, I can call my grandma, but she wouldn't even know who I am because she's like losing her memory and stuff. So, and my dad went to see her before. She may pass away soon, but the thing is, I don't have emotional connection with her. So like when she's gone, like I already know where she's going. She's going where everybody goes. It's the seventh plane of existence, or the afterlife. And I know that her story had to be played. So the thing is, I don't get sad when people will go, but the thing is, we also have to feel our feelings and not just like brush shit off. But yeah, I always think about when's my final breath. Yeah, I know we do that. There's a reason why you found me, dude. There are no accidents. I grew up not. The thing is, like, when my brother and my sister came in, like my actual blood brother and blood sister came into play, that's when I lost the connection with my mom, because I was the only child for a while. And of course, like, she had me for 13 years. I had 13 years with mom and dad. But in those 13 years, that's when the darkness also started happening. A lot of bullying, a lot of stuff. And, I didn't hold resentment to my brother or my sister that they were born. But like, people were like, they kept saying, oh, now that they're born, like you're they called it cutting your nose. I don't know what the fuck that really means, but it basically means to say that you are no longer gonna be, not the favorite, but no more attention for you. So, over time, shit just went dark for me. And of course, that incident at school that happened where I went to console a dude who was being bullied, because I've been bullied all my life. He called me gay, and back then being called gay was a cardinal sin. It was a crime. It's a fucking crime. I have only love and respect for those who fall under that designation as the LGBTQ community. I don't fall under that. I love women. But being called that was a cardinal sin, so I had to come to school wearing darker clothing and bringing a baseball bat like Sting, the wrestler from WCW, and changing my persona. And of course, over time, I formed all those stupid ass masks, and I didn't recognize who the fuck I was. My point to say all this is that person who spoke to that person, I'm speaking like the third person now for some stupid reason, but I'm gonna do it. That person who spoke to his grandma 8 years ago, well, he didn't know any better. He knew what he knew at the time, but he didn't know better in the sense of like, she's you. You're one. You're one with everybody. I didn't know this concept of we're one with everybody. I've lost myself too many times in life too, brother. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. You know, there are times where I still fall off that path. But the universe has this interesting way of getting me right back on the path. Just like from April of this year to just before my spiritual birthday on October 6th, I was like, why am I, you guys already know the story, but like, why am I here? Like, fuck, like, just enough of this shit. I'm done. Like, I was done. My grandpa was losing memory too, but then he passed 3 days later. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I'm sorry to hear that happened to your grandpa, because like that's even worse. Yeah, I'm definitely not being too harsh on myself. I know better not to do that, because like that's punishing myself for something it's in the past now. The past doesn't. I mean, the past is still happening in a parallel reality, but it's gone, and that's why I keep saying you got to live in the present moment. Thank you, Tiny Problem. I appreciate it. I'll see you later. We have to live in the present moment, because the present moment is the only moment that exists. And if you keep bringing the things from the past into the present, you're robbing yourself of the present moment, which is a gift. That's why it's called the present moment. Or if you keep worrying about the future, like, I don't have enough money, I don't have this, I don't have that, or how am I gonna, live my dreams? What am I gonna do worrying about the future? Hey, Rabina, so grateful to meet you and have you on. But if you keep worrying about the past and worrying about the future, you're robbing yourself of the present moment, the now, because you keep perpetuating the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. So that's why they call it the present moment, because it's a gift, literally. Right now, I'm sitting in a car by a beach called Ocean Beach. Now, unfortunately, right now, it is overcast, and it's going to be overcast throughout the entire day. So I'm in San Diego, California. If you're wondering, Rabina, this is where I'm calling home. I do reside currently. Yeah, please share it. Please share what you have to share, brother. This is an open space. Share whatever you like. I originate from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Rabina. So it's cold, but I took a soul journey to get really aligned with some things that I've been playing around with, like some ideas and some, let's see. I'm basically just following my intuition at this point. I'm literally just following my intuition, my heart, to see what I'm here to do, and let's see what Eric just said. One's past is a place to learn and grow. It's not a place to live. Exactly. I love it. It's true. It's so true. But guess what? There's so many people who live in the past. So that's a good question. What do I do? I'm currently building my entrepreneur brand. I haven't worked in 2 years. I used to do IT. Soul sucking, soul draining, soul crushing. I don't work a 9 to 5, and I refuse to work a 9 to 5 again. I'm here to impact people, and I have studied energy, like medicine, energy healing, like sound healing, Reiki, Theta, if you're familiar with those things. So you can say I'm a spiritual entrepreneur, but I'm just a dude just figuring shit out, literally. And as I keep doing these YouTube lives, they're getting clearer and clearer by day. I'm really here to just come on live and be of service. I don't use the word hard working. That's like, I like to call it playing and having fun. People who say hard working, they wear that as like a virtuous badge of honor, as like some noble thing. I'm not to say that hard working is bad, but I choose to use different words, like I play and have fun. So I'm playing and having fun. Do you prefer God or the devil? I prefer God. So God is the only thing that actually exists. The devil is in your mind. Um, there is no hell, like in the afterlife. But there are there are dark entities. Yes, there are dark, shadowy figures. Yes. Um, but the thing is, if you give power to it, and you keep shining power to that, they're gonna keep growing. So like I choose to reside in the light, but I honor the shadow. That's a lot of questions you're asking. So, and I appreciate them. I'm 39, physical age, but my soul is ageless. I have no age, but the body is 39, and I am not married. I am single and happy, because yeah, whenever that person, if they're meant to be in my life, they'll be in my life. If they're not, I'm good either way. But peanut butter, yeah, I prefer God. There was once upon a time I hated God. I was like, fuck God. The hell with God. God can go rot in hell. In fact, when I die, God, I'm gonna come up there and take over as the new God. That's how egoic I was back then. Of course, I didn't know any better, and I was saying all that shit. That's how I used to think. That's 20 plus years hating the world and hating people. I hated people, I hated everyone, and here's the funny thing, I didn't even know any of you, and I hated you. Like, back then, like, I don't know your real name, Peanut Butter, and Rabina, I don't know if that's your real name, but even though I didn't know you, I hated your guts, just because you're just another human, and it's nice to meet you too. But my perspective has changed. I love everybody because everybody's me. We're all one. We may be in separate bodies, but we're all one. We all come from the same fractal of God. And I'm just here to remind people as a mirror, because I'm nothing more than a mirror. I'm not a teacher, your guru, your sensei. I'm none of that shit. And I don't ever desire to be pedestalized. I did that to other people, and I know how it feels. Don't ever pedestalize anybody, and don't ever pedestalize me, because I ain't your teacher. I'm just literally a mirror to remind you of your divinity. That's it. Yeah. But it's great to meet you too, Rabina. And yeah, it's a journey. Have a good night, and I will see you again if I'm meant to see you again. But if not, you take care and have a happy holidays, Rabina. And I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, but Merry Christmas to you and happy holidays. Enjoy your time with family. Yeah, enjoy your time with family. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I think I feel good enough to go take this walk now. As long as my nose doesn't run, because that's the issue here, is when my nose and my eyes start watering. Thank you, I appreciate it. But I said I was going to commit to doing this no matter how I felt. So that's what I'm doing. Just like what you said yesterday, Eric, about you're going to build that thing no matter what anybody says. I'm stubborn too, sometimes. I used to be very stubborn, but I'm determined. So I'm going to pull up the window and we're going to go take a quick walk to the beach. So I'm going to open up the gimbal and I'm going to unplug this. I do got this. We all got this. Plus good, clean, salty air will help. Definitely for sure. Bear with me because I'm putting you guys on the gimbal, so you guys may rotate. Just gotta do that. And there we go. All right. Let's go do this thing. That is the light saying turn me off. Ooh, all right. So yeah, we are gonna walk to the beach. Like I said, it's a little bit cooler. I'm gonna open up the gimbal or selfie stick just a bit. There we go. You've never seen a beach in your whole life? Okay, well, I'm taking you to a beach then. Come, let's go. Let's go to the beach together. And peanut butter, I know how you feel because there was once upon a time I didn't see a beach for my entire life too. So we're gonna go take a beach walk. And there's probably a reason why you were meant to find my channel today, peanut butter, for me to be at the beach so that we can go and enjoy this beach walk. I was taught that if you're feeling like getting sick, keep doing your thing and you will overcome it. Exactly. Because if I keep focusing on, I'm not feeling well, guess what? I'm not gonna feel well. But when you focus on, I do feel well, I feel amazing, then sure enough, you will feel amazing. So, like I said, we're just walking to the beach. May not be out here for too long, but we will go to the beach. So, this beach also has dogs, a lot of dogs running around, off leash. So, they should be off leash and we'll be seeing a lot of doggies. I love that mantra. It's a good mantra, dude. It's a good way of living as well. And my laces are undone. Again, as always, for some dumb reason, this lace does not want to. I'm gonna put you guys down for a moment. Okay, you guys are on the sidewalk for a moment. It's always this side for some reason. I always tighten it too, and it just keeps getting loose. Okay, let's go. I brought me my water bottle as well. But yeah, we're going to. Why are these trees so tall? So these are palm trees, and California is known to have big, tall trees like this. They have other trees, but like in this particular area, it's all palm trees. But they're huge. Now, I would love if the sun came out, but the sun is not, unfortunately, coming out today because the weather says it's going to be cloudy all day. So we're going to just take it as it is. Can't really control the weather, so we're just going to check out the beach in foggy weather or overcast weather. But there are still people enjoying. They're not letting weather stop them. Like, people are outside having a meal. Like, there's a restaurant right here that's made in an RV, which is pretty cool. There's lots of parking, lots of tourists. So this place is called West Point Loma, or this is the street. So Point Loma has another spot where it's near the naval base, which I plan to take you guys at some point. Not at the naval base, but to the site. And yeah, I definitely should get on the sidewalk because cars are going to definitely come this way. So yeah, as you can see, lots of doggies, lots and lots of doggies. Because this is a dog park or this is a dog beach. Why did I say park? It's a beach. Duh. Good morning. And yeah, so people are running on the beach as well. There's like the boardwalk. So I'm gonna quickly just jump up here. Do they have coconuts on them? I've seen some have them, but majority of them don't have coconuts on the palm trees. So yeah, very, very cloudy, overcast day. but it's all good. All right, so there's like I said, there's a way to like walk around, and there's a bunch of dogs on this beach. So we'll be seeing a lot of doggy bubbas. Even on Christmas Eve, people are still out at the beach enjoying themselves. No matter the weather, no matter the weather. Californians don't, they don't care if it's cloudy, if it's a little chilly. They will be out all the time throughout the year. So, because I'm not feeling 100 at the moment, I don't desire to take off my shoes and go on the sand, but I will walk on the sand with my shoes. So, Eric, you'll have to give me some leniency on this one. But we're gonna head on to the beach now. And yeah. Do-do-do. So we'll walk around for a little bit. Like I said, may not be out here too long. We may just walk around like where the shopping area is. What's that? Is that a stone? No, that's a piece of charcoal. At least I'm walking on the sand, dude, so there's that. But look at all the bubbas, all the tiny bubbas just running around. Some should run up to us, most likely, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It even says Dog Beach over there. There's a sign that says Dog Beach. And you can see the ocean. Must be loading on your end, peanut butter. Yeah, I know my live stream sometimes goes like that. I'll do my best to have like good internet, but like that's some stuff I can't control. But yeah, all these doggy bubbas. See? So lots of doggy bubbies like playing with each other. There's a doggy bubba right here. There's a lot off leash, as you can see. And they're like all playing and having fun. So yeah, that's basically this dog beach. Like you can walk on like that rocky thing over there, but it's a little cold to do that for me at the moment. But we will continue to make our way. I know I have like one bar, so like internet is cutting in and out. I do apologize, but I can't control the data stream. It's based on Canadian internet. So we're just gonna jump back onto the path. I'm just gonna walk a little bit. Like I said, this live stream may not be as long as the others that I've done, but it's okay. I said I was gonna at least come on live and do the thing. So we're doing the thing. Ooh. I have a husky with a half German Shepherd and half husky. One of her eyes blue and the other. That's awesome. I never got to like grow up with dogs. I was actually really terrified of them as a child, and even as an adult, I was really scared of dogs growing up because I got bitten by a German Shepherd. I got bitten by a German Shepherd when I was 5 years old, and yeah, but now I'm okay with them. Well, majority of dogs. Some I'm still iffy with, like German Shepherds for me. Still, sometimes they're unpredictable, so like I stay away from them. Huskies I love. Dobermans are the only other like breed that I would stay like away from, because I don't know, they're beautiful, but they also have like the way they look scary at times. So so Doberman and German Shepherds are the ones that I would like stay away from. By the way, there's a pier over there where you can walk, but I believe it's closed at the moment because of the weather. And we're just gonna walk on these rocks. So we're by the water now, and there's an airplane flying over us, but we can't even see the airplane. That's how thick the fog is, or thick the clouds are, I should say. We got to play a little Super Mario here. Look, there's some pelicans flying. Yep. It's quite different today than our other beach days that we've been. Nice and warm and sunny. Today, quite different, quite cooler. The waves are coming in. And I have a fat gray cat who just chills in bed all day. I love that. I love cats. I feel like in a past life of mine, or even a parallel life, that I was a cat. So that's pretty cool. So we're just gonna walk a little back. I think I see a fellow Canadian because he's got a Canadian like shirt on. So yeah. I mean, I guess he is, but we'll see. So it's good to see like home again. Hello, Mr. Canadian.
Hey.
Where are you from, actually?
From here.
You're from here?
I'm just travel up there a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually from there, and I travel down here. Yeah.
We're about
Toronto.
I love Toronto.
Yeah?
It's a great city.
It's cold right now.
Yeah, it's so much nicer here.
Yeah.
But don't go swimming.
Yeah, I won't. All right, have a great day.
Do the same.
Thank you. There you go. So, American wearing a Canadian t-shirt. There's always a first for everything. There's always a first for everything. today would have been absolutely divine if the sun came out, but hey, the day is also divine regardless. And people are always playing like volleyball on the beach, no matter the weather. It doesn't matter what time of the year. People are always playing. People are always playing volleyball. So there's gonna be a spot. We're gonna be walking a little bit. Hello. So let's get this sign in the video that says Dog Beach. And it actually has a dog print right here. Pretty cool. So yeah, we got it in the photo, or in the video. Dog Beach. Wow, you have a lot of animals, dude. It's crazy. That's awesome. Four birds. What kind of birds do you have? And are all the birds the same, or are they different? Like breed wise? Ah, cool. Awesome. Like I said, I only had one pet, and I was only like 5 years old, and it was a canary, and it overate and it died, and I never had a pet again. Basically, I grew up terrified of animals. By the way, people doing van life. So lots of people doing van life. So I have to remember that spot over there I gotta go to. So I know we're kind of just walking through a parking lot at the moment, and kind of saw a little bit of the beach. It's a little too cold for me at the moment because of me being a little under the weather, but there are other spots to go and explore. So we're gonna go do that. Whew. Yeah, so a lot of people do van life here. So I know what it feels like to have that experience now because I'm currently doing it, and it's quite interesting just to have that perspective. Like I said, it's a very humbling experience. It's not for everybody, of course, but definitely it shows you, it mirrors out to you a lot of things that you get to work on. The great thing about where I currently am residing in my car is not by a beach, because if I was by a beach every day, which would be cool, in the car it would not be so good. It would be freaking cold. It'd be ridiculously cold. So we're heading towards like the main area of Ocean Beach. This is where they have like quaint little shops. It'll take a little bit to get there. There's a car behind me. It's actually going to take longer to walk through the beach, so I'm going to cut around. And there is a siren. It's definitely the lifeguard. So we are just gonna cut through the street here and make a right. And we're gonna head towards the main area of Ocean Beach. Like I said, it's a little bit of a cooler day. Also, very overcast. You know, the sun is always here, but it's hiding because the clouds are covering it, but it's okay. As I like, just like brushing off the shoes a bit. So some people, like our brother Eric, would thrive in this kind of weather, wearing shorts and t-shirt in all kinds of weather. And there are other people who are wearing literally winter jacket and gloves right now. And I'm kind of in the middle, wearing a sweater with a layer, but no gloves, no hat, no jacket. But yeah, the weather is interesting in San Diego. Now, other places in California are different. A lot of places are much hotter than San Diego on a yearly basis, like Los Angeles, like Santa Monica, like Laguna Beach. Those places are usually much warmer. Well, maybe not Laguna Beach, because Laguna Beach has the ocean. And Santa Monica also has the ocean, but like any place that's not close to the ocean, like Los Angeles, Anaheim, Palm Springs. By the way, Palm Springs is a friggin' desert. Literally, it's a desert. If I were to live stream there, the phone will probably melt because it's hot. Like when I say hot, it's freaking hot there. I may take a trip there, we'll see. Everything is open. By the way, a lot of these houses have like beautiful like art, and this one's very spiritual. So I was meant to walk this direction to see this house because this is the first time I'm seeing this house. It's got a lot of spiritual like vibe to it, and it has love at the top. So that's pretty cool. I like how they put a Buddha. Your smile changes the world. That's what the sun says. So we zoom in on that. It says, your smile changes the world. So that's pretty cool. Thank you. That's a great perspective. Okay. So we're gonna continue to walk. So we're just gonna, like I said, cut through the street here. We're gonna head to like the main area of Ocean Beach. Like I said, there is a place that sells these funky sunglasses that are so unique. I've never seen sunglasses like these before. Maybe you have, but I certainly haven't. By the time we get back, we'll walk back around the beach area if I feel called to, and yeah, we're just kind of doing some neighborhood walking right now and taking it in. Definitely gonna get some, I didn't wear my Apple Watch, I just realized it, and it's too late to go back and get it. So we'll just, well, the Apple Watch gets a little bit of rest today. By the end of yesterday, I did only 13,000 steps. So a little bit lower than my normal days where I've been doing like 20,000 steps a day. So yesterday was a little bit on a more chill side while walking. Today might be the same. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Definitely just allowing the air to help me. And as we continue to make our way towards the main area of Ocean Beach, we're just getting to see like basically the street. Nothing really exciting about the street. except for that house we just saw. But you never know. We might run into another house that looks similar to that. You never know what you'll find. And there's a reason why I had to walk this way. If I didn't walk this way, I would have missed that house. So again, it goes back to that same thing I was saying earlier. You're meant to be where you're meant to be. And look at this house, nice and blue. One thing you're gonna notice about the houses here, they're all fairly different. They're not paper cut, like cookie cutter houses here. Like houses look extremely different from each other. We are on the street called Saratoga. And again, the beach is still over there. We're just kind of cutting through, but because there's more grass, let's go take a walk over there. Having to continuously, keep my nose from running is quite the journey, the exploration right now. But it's all good. Just definitely gonna just sip on some water here. There's a lot of pigeon bubbas right now. And there they go, flying away. Whew. I am so grateful that I'm at least like healthy enough to be doing this. And like I said, even though I was like on my not deathbed, but like if I was not at 100, like even if it was like 40%, I'd still be on doing these lives. I may just not be able to like move around as much, but yeah, focusing on feeling amazing. The ocean is definitely helping. I'm gonna mute myself for a moment. There we go. So we're making it our way towards the main area of Ocean Beach. So this is a place where a lot of people come and have great meals and good little shopping area. I could have parked closer, obviously, but I require my steps. And though I forgot my Apple Watch in the car, that's okay. It's all good. So that place is called Wonderland. It is a restaurant. And then there's a place called OB Surf Lodge. Oh, so this is where like a lot of the main people are. So as you can see, it's a little bit more touristy in this area. Definitely a little bit like cooler for sure. It's not your t-shirt short day, but look, there's somebody there wearing shorts and t-shirts. So like they definitely are enjoying this weather. This is their jam. So and there's like a Ocean Beach Christmas tree that's kind of like on a curve. This tree's always been here, and it's always curved like that. And we're by the pier, but you can't walk there because the weather is not permittable to walk up on the pier at the moment. So everybody's kind of like chilling here and just taking in like the beach. And yeah. So like the water is like crashing against like the pillars there. And like the end is over there. But yeah. So this is where like the main area of Ocean Beach is, and this is the street. So we're gonna get this tree in the video. Even though it's like cloudy and a little chilly, still enjoying the day. There is a sign that says Happy Obi Holiday in the middle of the street, so we're gonna go take a walk. So this is the area where all the like fancy shops are. So we'll see a lot of like street vendors, a lot of like unique like stores, like one-off stores. Sometimes the middle of the street is closed so that you can walk, and they usually have like street vendors on the street so that you can go and, you know, explore, but I don't think they're ready until like later in the afternoon. But all right, I won't forget about you, Peanut Butter. Thank you for coming on, by the way. I appreciate you. So as we continue to walk this path of Ocean Beach, there, like I said, there's a lot of like cool little restaurants. It's not going to be your standard restaurant that like your McDonald's and like, you know, those kinds of stuff. Like they exist here, of course, but they're unique. And look, there's a skeleton up here. And it's a bar and a restaurant. But I believe it's closed at the moment. A lot of places are starting to open. We're just gonna pass through and we're gonna continue to keep walking through Ocean Beach's main area. I've had their burger. It's pretty good. It's decent. Is it my favorite? No, but it's decent. And I've sat in here, and their restaurant is like a bunch of stickers all over and a lot of license plates, so it's pretty dope. There's a Grinch over there as well. Oh, well, there's music playing right now, and hopefully we don't get copyright for that one, but we may as well cross since they're waiting for us. And for those that are watching, thank you for tuning in while I'm with my raspy voice and my stuffy nose. So people actually painted like a Padre. That's the San Diego team here, and dedicated to the service men and women and our fallen heroes and heroines, because like they forgot to put women on this as well. So
You like ramen, right?
yeah, so like there's a bunch of like places. By the way, that over there is a hostel, which is pretty cool. Like a lot of people go and stay there, which is dope. It's really, it's got that spiritual vibe. You're good, bro. I'm just walking through Ocean Beach's main area at the moment, and there's that sign of Ocean. It says Happy OB Holiday. So we'll get a good photo of that. I don't know if I can catch it right now. I'll have to walk a little bit and get into the middle of the street and then get off the middle of the street. But yeah, it's just like shops here, like tiny shops here and there. It goes up to like the end of that, like a little bit further up the street, and then we're gonna walk back. Something to remember where that fancy sunglass place is. I think it's on the other side. Could be wrong. Some places are still closed at the moment. You're back. Oh no, Eric is, so peanut butter, EH, his name is Eric, and he is always on and like as much as he can be. And I appreciate his time because like, you know, I know he's doing his thing in the background too, but I appreciate him like doing his thing. This is more like an antique shop. So yeah, there's like I said, there's a lot of little quaint things here and there. So we're gonna cross over the street, and there's some stuff through each street here as well too. I'm gonna just walk because we have the right of way here. Yeah, I love antiques as well. I'm just staying focused on like energy at the moment. But if I see something I really desire, I'll go in if it's open. So there's a lot of like little restaurants like here. I think that's it over there. No, I don't think that is. That's not it. I was looking for the fancy sunglass place. I must have passed it, because I didn't see it on this side or the other side. So I must have passed it. I don't remember the name of it. And this that we're walking under is a Target, so this is common. So this is more of a common thing in California. Well, it's a common thing in America, really. And so I've been in here to like get like little necessities. It's not your biggest Target in the world, but it has majority of things that you would require. And we're heading to Sunset Cliff Boulevard, but before that, when we walk back, we're gonna take a photo of that sign. Damn. That was a good sneeze. That helped get out a lot of stuff there. But yeah, it snowed a little in Canada. It drizzled a little here in San Diego, if that counts. That's hilarious. Yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, we are at Sunset Cliff Boulevard. So this street will take you down to the area where you can take some really cool photos. It's really beautiful, obviously, when the sun is out, but when sun is going down, it is absolutely spectacular. There are people like that come there just to see the sunset, and yeah, so like there's stuff through this street as well. like a church. But like I said, majority of the stuff was on this side of the street. So we're gonna cross over and then we're gonna walk back towards the sign that says Happy OB Holiday. Now, sometimes the middle of the street is usually closed and you can easily take like a selfie, but other times, like right now, not so much. So we will be doing our best to see if we can get a selfie of that. But basically, you can see it in the distance there. It may be a little hard to see, but as we get closer, you will see it. So we're walking back this way, and that's a cool little drawing. The eyeball, the heart, and OB, that's dope. That's pretty cool. And yeah. My nose is like running right now. It's crazy. Let's see. I'm in the US, so I'm chilly. Yeah, I can't do wind when it's all hell. Yeah, I can't do wind either. Especially when wind is blowing in your face. Like, it's crazy. Like, the wind makes it so much colder than it has to be. Like, especially when it's already cold. Like, if it's like -1 degrees and there's no wind, that's fine. I can deal with that. But when you tack on the wind, it's nuts. It's crazy. Come upstairs for brunch. Cool. Hey, funny-tastic. Dude, I went to the gas lamp quarters and you clearly were not there. I was like, I was calling for your name. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking here. And you were not even there. I was there the day you said it. Like, are you gonna go to the gas lamp quarter? I'm like, yeah, I'm going there. But you didn't show up, so you missed out. So I'm in OB now. I'm in Ocean Beach. A little under the weather, but I am just taking it moment by moment and allowing things to just unfold and be. I've never seen a better trap. When you say trap, what trap do you mean? Curious. This is a hardware store. This is a sandwich store. Damn, my nose, dude. It's crazy. There's a yogurt farm. I didn't even know there was a yogurt farm. Oh, a tourist trap. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is how they get you. So this is where discipline comes into play. Like, you know, there's so many cool things to go and explore and eat. And I've explored some of them already. So I know how things taste and I know how things smell, but like we're attempting to do more water and fruits this week and do our best with that. So far, okay. Gotta wait for the street, for the lights so that we can cross. Yeah, let's see. The building that says come upstairs for brunch, it looks like Dead by Daylight. So yeah, it did look like it a bit. Look at this classic red car here. It's a Porsche. It's so cool. It's like an old school like car. It's pretty dope. I didn't realize somebody was eating in their car, so I had to quickly like unfilm from him because like he was looking. So another like antique-ish shop. I like the stained glass stuff. There's supposed to be a crystal store somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I must have passed it, or could be that golden seashell jewelry, but I don't believe that is it. It should be something else. This is a tattoo parlor, and this is like a convenience store. So we got, oh, here's a crystal store. San Diego Crystals and Jewelry. So we're just gonna go in. Good morning. And we're kind of just like seeing what they have. Because you never know, there might be some knick-knack. I don't feel called at the moment to get one. I will eventually get one, but it has to be something very meaningful, because like I don't desire to ink my body for the sake of inking it. Remember, I don't follow everybody else. I do my own thing. I'm a leader. Not to say doing a tattoo is, hello. Not to say doing tattoos is being a follower, but I like to do my own thing. Matching tats with who? Better not be with you, because you better believe I'm not going to be matching tats. That ain't my style, dude. I don't match tats with anybody. I'm my own damn person. What am I looking at here? These are earrings. I'm seeing if there's a pendant that I may desire, because I am rebuilding my chain, and there might be something that might catch my attention that I might desire to like put in its place. They don't really have things that I like. I don't feel resonating with any of these stuff at the moment. Could be the energy, and yes, you are seeing what I'm seeing, and I'm not gonna explain that in the video. There are musics. Hey, Valtteri, or Venero, sorry. So great that you're on. And I'm gonna leave the store because music is playing, and of course, that might get me copyright again. So I didn't feel aligned in the store. The energy felt off. Like I didn't feel, like even though I'm not 100% right now, the energy just didn't feel right for some reason. That's the thing, my intuition was like, something feels off in the store. So I was like, nope, I'm gonna leave. Not only because of the music, but just, I don't know, something just didn't feel aligned. So this is the Old Town House restaurant. So it's like really a popular place where people come and grab like a breakfast. And yeah, this is like another like store. It's got some spiritual stuff in here. So we'll go in and have a quick little peek. Oh, it's playing Christmas music, so I have to be mindful of this spot, because like, you know, this kind of music will definitely get me copyright. Damn it, why are music playing when I want to explore? Well, we're gonna just allow it to be in. Fuck it, whatever. Okay. So there's some crystals here. Again, like there's some pyramids, and of course, as you all know, pyramids are my jam. Yeah, YOLO, exactly. Look, some hearts. I actually have I have a similar one to this. The thing is, YouTube can pick it up. That's the thing. Like, even though you can barely hear it, YouTube can hear it, and YouTube basically is like, "Hey, copyright music." So, yeah, it's weird. It's so weird how little things like that happen. They're definitely burning like sage at the moment. It's strong right now because my eyes are like getting watery right now. So definitely like heading out, because that sage was like burning hella strong. It's powerful. It was good, but like when you're not 100, it's a little rough. Okay, so this is a hostel that's in Ocean Beach, so you can actually come and stay here. Very spiritual. Damn it, we passed the sign. Fuck. We're going back. Hold on. We didn't get this in the video yet. So I'm gonna kind of like walk in the middle of the street and be careful, of course, because you know there are cars coming this way. So we're just gonna like do like a quick little like. I'm gonna walk a little bit more because it'll catch it in the video. And there's what it says, Happy OB Holidays, which is pretty cool. So when this final car passes, I will go into the middle of the street and quickly do like a selfie, like right now. So like, gotta like turn the camera around, of course, and got it. So we got it. So we got the sign. So yeah, happy OB holidays. And that was perfectly divine because all the cars had to go for me to do it. So for my people who love ramen and things like that, here's a ramen place for you. It's called Just the Bowl. So San Diego really embraces a lot of Japanese things here as well. So if you're into Japanese culture, you will appreciate San Diego as well. Like anime, food, just a lot of things. So yeah, another place to have breakfast. So that's an Ocean Beach Business Center down there. So Crisp is one of those places where you can get natural food. I love ramen. I eat it almost every day. That's awesome. I used to eat ramen every day. But for me, it has a lot of sodium in it, so I have to like cut it out. And I still enjoy it, don't get me wrong. I will definitely partake in having it once in a while, but not like how I used to eat it every day. You know what'd be awesome? I'm gonna call it out now, to see a Toyota Supra in the video. I've gone to see it with my eyes like 4 times now, but none of it has been recorded on the camera yet. So I'm gonna cross because there's a car waiting. So I'm gonna quickly cross. So there's a very distinct, like sewery smell at the moment. Definitely not my favorite smell. And yeah, as you can see, it's like really, like it's really got that California chill vibe. And by the way, here's some Jack Skeleton for y'all. So you'll see like bikers, surfers, skateboarders, like you name it, in this area. It's really got like that Californian vibe. Lots of taco places as well. This is a barbecue house. You can tell just by the look of it. And we got somebody did the peace sign to us in the video, which was awesome. It's pretty dope. Some people embrace the video, some shy away from it because they don't want to be caught on camera, and it's okay. I desire to respect everybody's like their opinions and their ideas. Let's see, bomb. Those palm trees. Oh my, yeah, they're massive. They're tall. They're tall and skinny. Clearly, I'm not in Toronto. What up, Ahmed? And thank you for all those emojis, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, Tiny Problem is into scary stuff. She loves scary stuff. By the way, it's actually sprinkling right now, like it's drizzling. This is the first time it's drizzling since I've been here. So like, you can't see it in the camera, but it's drizzling. And it's like misty drizzle. So like, this is the most, you can consider it, oh my God, it's raining here. This is how San Diego is like, oh my God, it's raining. This is like probably almost not the worst because they have heavy rain at times, but like this is considered like bad weather to them. But yeah, it doesn't rain here often. My favorite food is seafood. Nice, Venera. A lot of seafood places here, and a lot of like Mexican tacos and Mexican food here. And we're back by the ocean again, aka Ocean Beach. I'm gonna stay on the shoreline for now, not at 100, but check out just check out the view of like the pier. Now, unfortunately, we can't go past that gate over there because the weather will not permit. And as you can see, the waves are getting pretty high. And this is OB's own Christmas tree. It's very angly. It's always like that. It actually has the word OB in it. And it lights up at night. It's like this all year round. Well, not except, well, they take off the decorations, but I mean, the tree is always in that like angled like position. So yeah, we'll just walk along the path here. There are people like searching for gold. So there are people who actually do that. They're actually searching for like the gold in the sand.
Yeah, that's the AI, but that took fucking sleep. Yeah, for as quick as it took all like
That doggy Bubba was looking at us. There's a dog park for those who tuned in, who didn't tune in earlier. Yeah, there are people picking up seashells.
We have one of the biggest waves we've ever seen here in San Diego, which comes along with the significant storm surge. Every once in a while, that surge will go all the way to the berm. Keep an eye on the kids, the animals, pets, and just be ready for that wave that'll come all the way up the beach to the wall.
If you guys probably heard all that. That's like they were saying that this is usually like the biggest like waves that they've seen thus far. Yeah. There, luckily, the old lady and old man had a HUD. Yeah. Peanut butter, where exactly are you in the U.S.? Out of curiosity, because you said Chile, so that means you must be. It must be like either like in the eastern, like northeastern coast, or western upper coast. There's a it's good to see a Mazda in San Diego because Mazdas for some reason are not popular here. You'll see Teslas and all kinds of other cars, but Mazda cars are not usually popular in San Diego. Yeah, it's because I had a little bit of a had a little disconnection issue there, so it might glitch in and out. Peanut butter, I do apologize, but I can't control what data I have because the data is literally not American data; it's Canadian data. So I'm doing my best, but it will fix itself eventually. But we'll continue. So I'm going to be heading back to the car, but I'll walk through this grassy field, and there's a lot of pigeons and a lot of pigeon bubbas and seagulls. These ones are not like humans. Basically, they're afraid of them because some of the ones that I've ran into, they come up to you without running away. These ones, not so much. So this is a place where people come and have a picnic, eat some ice cream, lay on the grass, and just take in the sun. But as you all know, today isn't sunny. Yeah, hi pigeons. Pigeon bubbas. You know, when I look at animals, dogs, cats, pigeons, squirrels, seagulls, pelicans, Canada goose, any kind of animal, even insects, you know, they're always present. They don't care about, oh, what is that person saying about me? And yeah, the loading bar, I love it. Gotta love the loading emojis. But yeah, we as humans, that's the thing we struggle with, because we keep focusing on the past a lot and worrying about the future. And that's why I was saying earlier, like every time you think about the past, and it's okay to think about it as long as you don't stay in it. Because when you keep ruminating on the past, it's not doing you any good. Plain and simple. So now it's like really quiet. There's like not a soul around. But they're around. We just got to get to them. So yeah, some people live right by the beach, just like on Coronado. So they get to see this every day, and the loading bars. I love it. I love the loading emojis. That means internet is not working at the moment on my end. It's okay. Hey JP, good to meet you, brother. I've never understood people being so worried about the past. Yeah. You know, because the thing is, like, they created an identity based on the past, and they keep bringing it into the present, so they're robbing their present moment. And that's why the present is a gift. That's why it's called the present moment. And I used to do it too. I was guilty of it. I'd always like bring the past in, like since you're new to the channel, welcome, by the way. It's not buffering for you, that's okay. I like the loading bars anyways, they're cool. It adds to the cool effect. I used to I hated people, and I kept bringing it into the present. I didn't know anything about the present. Oh look, there's a Bubba. Hi Bubba. Hi Bubba. Hi Bubba. Hi Bubba. It's like looking at me. Hi Bubba. Yeah. The past can inspire, and I'd repeat it if it was very successful. Yeah. The thing is, like, the past mirrors back to you what lessons that you had to like grow through. But the thing is, those who don't see it as a lesson or see it as a growing potential get trapped in the cycle of, this person did this to me and I'm gonna get revenge, or like this person hurt me and blah 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 blah, and they go in this whole like tangent, and like this girl broke up with me, or this guy cheated on me, and then they can't trust guys, they can't trust girls, all women are shit, all men are trash, like, or like, you know, this business failed, like I'm never gonna do a business again because I failed. It's just to remind every one of you, you know, this is just being in the now. And there are no accidents why you found this channel, JP. So I'm grateful that you're here, brother or sister. I don't know if you're a brother or a sister, but I'm grateful that you're here. So thank you for being on. I appreciate you. My remembering of the past has evolved me to remembering types of personalities and who to avoid. Yeah, it's true, dude. That's the same thing that kind of goes with me. Like, there's a lot of like the past me that like I see, but I don't entertain it anymore because it's not part of my current like reality. That's cool. And it's not that I'm not brave to confront the wolf. He's on a leash and, you know, he's just chilling. And you don't want to, like, the thing is, a lot of people like to just go up to a dog and pet dogs when sometimes the dogs just don't want to be pet. They have their own personal space too, you know, and like, I desired to just see him and call him Bubba. And it was great that you called, JP, you called it Hubba Bubba. I just call it Bubba, so B-A-B-A, like baby, but without the Y. Let's see. It's not to hate individuals, just remembering types of personalities and learn to recognize patterns. People are the same way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I keep sharing that it's not who they are, it's where they are, and where they are is their frequency, because your frequency will say a lot about you even before you even say a word. Like, if you see somebody and you can just gauge like their frequency, it will tell you a lot about them and where they are, because it's not who they are, it's where they are, and where they are is their frequency, and their frequency is having it's having energetic momentum that's creating their vibration, and that's basically where they're at, because this is an energy game. But yeah, you're spot on, bro. I appreciate your perspective. It's awesome. I'm really grateful that you shared what you just shared. So thank you for that. We're just heading back to the car. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna walk through the grassy part. We're gonna see some more doggy bubbas on the beach again. My nose is like running like crazy, but it's okay. That means a lot of it is being released, so it's good. All is good. I do Taekwondo. I'm a purple belt. That's why I sent so many of those emojis. Okay, that's cool. And congratulations on being a purple belt. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, you're welcome, JP. Like, thing is, like, you know, more people who show kindness, the world will change. And the thing is, like, we're all one. We're all in separate bodies, but we're all technically a mirror to one another. So if I'm mean to you or mean to anybody, I'm basically mean to myself. Now, I know when it comes to me and Tiny Problem, I've known her as she was a little like baby, and she's probably not going to enjoy me sharing all this stuff, but it's okay. It is what it is. But we get into our little squabbles, but it's only love between, when I say love, I mean like brotherly, sisterly love between her and I. But like she'll say something and I have to either comment and put her in her place, or she'll attempt to put me in my place. I'm like, you ain't putting me in my place, woman. So, and she probably is like taking that all in right now, and she's like, fuck. And I know she's gonna say something. Yeah, love squabbles, exactly. It's the same thing like with me and Olga as well. And I know Olga will eventually watch this, and I mentioned her name. It's the same thing with her too. The more I like connect with people and we have like more of like that really like authentic connection like that, because that's my aim, is to just be authentic in every present moment as I possibly can. You know, if I'm rediscovering somebody for the first time in this lifetime, because let's put it this way, we all know each other from a different lifetime or a parallel lifetime, but we're just rediscovering each other from a new perspective. I'm all in all households. And yes, I'm a male. Okay, cool. So you are a brother. Okay, got it. Perfect. Just making sure. So yeah, this is the doggy park, or the doggy beach, I should say. So dogs run off leash here, and they're all over the place, and you can hear them like barking, and yeah. Tiny problem retracted a lot of her messages. See, this is what I love when you guys start connecting like this. This brings a lot of joy to me. This is cool. Other soul family connecting back with soul family. It's the best thing ever. Kind of wish the sun was out today, but it's still a perfect day regardless. Yeah. We're just gonna run back to the car. Hey, look at him. Look at him go. Look at that Bubba just go. It's cute. It's like looking at me. And there it goes. It's cute. And off he goes. So many doggy Bubbas here. Lots of barking right now. They're communicating with each other. One day somebody's gonna figure out exactly what they're saying in human language. Even though they're not really speaking human, they're speaking doggy. I take it, JP, you have kids of your own? All right, we're walking back to the car. I feel like I had a good stretch with my legs, and yeah, I definitely have to blow my nose. I am like at max capacity at the moment. Dang, dude, 3 daughters? That's definitely a house full of like females for sure. They must definitely give you different perspective, that's for sure. All right, so we're gonna head down this direction here, and I believe I just parked straight ahead, so should be, yeah. Sometimes I forget like where I parked, but actually, do I desire to walk a little bit here? It's not really, you can't really see the ocean much from this direction, so 22, 20, and 17. Okay, yep. They definitely they're up there for sure. Definitely a different perspective. They're not tiny Bubbas themselves. They're grown Bubbas essentially. I call like babies Bubba. I call dogs and cat Bubba. We're all technically still Bubba, but we're just in an adult body. But we're still that tiny Bubba. We're still that little innocent Bubba that when we were born. Just in an adult body. I'm gonna take a moment to hug this palm tree and get some energy from it. Of all the time to get under the weather, it had to be around Christmas. And I wasn't like under the weather for like at least 3 years. It's crazy. So the universe is like giving me quite the experience here. It's all good. I got the extra Bubba. Yeah. All right, we're gonna just cross over that street, and then we're gonna sit back in the car. So I'll have to undo the gimbal. So you guys might rotate, but I will fix you guys back, and then yeah, we'll chat for a little bit. Today was meant to happen exactly the way it's supposed to happen. Even with the cloudy-ish weather, it was meant to happen this way. Yeah, it's in the air. Check. I really enjoy these palm trees that have this kind of patterning. For some reason, I like the patterning of these palm trees. Yeah, I get fascinated by the littlest things. It's cool. And it is actually drizzling still, which is interesting. This is considered rain for them. Okay, so let's see. This is car going straight. That car is gonna turn left, and I'm gonna cross over the street. And my car, I can see it sticking out. I can see it over there. Do 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 do. At least I got a decent walk. Like I said, I totally forgot to bring my Apple Watch, so I think I've walked at least maybe 5,000 steps in this like live, so that's good. And I said I was gonna come on no matter what. Up, Turan? So great that you're back on. I'm feeling better, but it's still not full 100. But as I said, no matter how I feel, I will keep doing these lives every day, even if I'm like not on my deathbed, obviously, but if I'm like able to at least lift my hand up and speak, I'll do my lives. So I'm in Ocean Beach, but I'm walking back to the car. So I just basically did a tour of the beach a bit. There's a dog park or a dog beach there, and then there's a little shopping area, a shopping district. And yeah, that's about it. After this, I'm just gonna go in the car, sit, get my nose dealt with, and chat for a bit, and then call it a wrap, because I gotta go to the hotel. It's gonna be my first sleeping bed in a while, in a hot minute. So I'm gonna cross over quickly because somebody's waiting across the street. It's gonna be interesting because I won't be in the car tonight because the gyms are closed tomorrow, so there's no dang way of taking a shower tomorrow, and I'll be going to see my soul sister, and I refuse to go to her place feeling all icky and nasty. For me, anytime I leave anywhere, I have to take a shower. Like, it's just a must. I don't know. It's just weird. I can't leave the place without taking a shower. Yeah, Ocean Beach in California. That's what it's called. Such a creative name too, right? Ocean Beach. Okay. So I'm gonna put you guys down for a moment. I definitely gotta take care of my nose, so I'm gonna put you on the top of the car. Wash the potential sand off. Yeah, definitely doing that too. Right, it's in the front of the car. Duh. Oh man. Ah, the relief. Oh my goodness. There's a car next to me on, so like I'm not putting the camera this direction because there's a woman right behind me sitting in her car, and I don't think she would appreciate me filming her. So that's why I'm pointing you guys in that direction. All right. It's funny enough. Somebody actually, at the mall, they were like, "Hey, do you want us to clean your shoe?" I'm like, "Not really," but they're like, "Come on, let's give your shoes a polish." The ones that I'm wearing, the ones that I like go out with, and I'm like, sure. And of course, like, I gave them a little tip, but like, I like when people like do stuff like that, and then, like I love being of service and giving, but like when it feels forced, it doesn't feel good. But I'm grateful that they cleaned my shoes because they put some sort of material on it, and yeah. All right, the girl left, so she's not here anymore. So I'm like right here. All right, I'm gonna undo the gimbal now, and so you guys are gonna flip around, so bear with me. Actually, I'm holding it in place so you guys don't flip. Can I get it? Can I get it? Yes, I can. I got it. And that is the gimbal on the tripod legs. Whenever I put you guys down, that's how I do it. It's pretty dope. And this can come out, obviously, like, it can come out really wide too. So like I can get a good range on like how I film. But like now it collapses back down. And then these tripod legs, they fold in, which is beautiful. So they fold in and then they just like, it's hard to do it with like, this is where a third hand is definitely required. Then they just kind of like fold into like that little groove there. Yeah, it's pretty fancy. And that's it. So now I'm gonna flip you guys back around to me, and we're gonna put you guys on the steering wheel. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna kind of shake out the shoes a bit. Every day I'm cleaning like the mat in the car because it's like, it gets like dirty very quickly. And y'all know I don't like clutter at all. Like I just can't do clutter. Like even this feels like clutter right now. Where did you buy it? So this gimbal on Amazon. It's called the HIIT. So I'll spell it. Oops, I'll spell it out for you because it sounds German, in fact, but I don't think it is. Hello, random. So grateful that you're on. So it's called the HIIT iSteady V3. So HIIT is HOHEM. So is there the label on this? Yeah, it's right here. So it should say HIIT, and then there's a black version and a white version. So you can get the black color or you can get the white color, but they have other ones. They have the HIIT M6 and M7 now. Those are for like, they're not, how do I say this? They have more features, but they're not like portable like this per se, but they are still, you can still travel with them, but they don't like fold in like this, and like you can go in and like put it in your bag and such like this, or put it in your pocket, even though putting it in your pocket is kind of absurd. But yeah, it's called the HIIT. Yeah, so here's the thing. If you have anything DJI, stick with DJI. If you don't have anything DJI, I don't have anything DJI yet. I got this one because this one has a removable, like, it has a removable remote. So like I can actually be far away. And this one's actually much more affordable than the DJI. So that's why I ended up getting the this one. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with sand for a bit. It's okay. It is what it is. I'll clean the shoes when I get to the hotel later on. But yeah, then the microphone. So like if you had like a DJI drone and a DJI microphone already, then yeah, I would definitely stick to DJI ecosystem because everything is like interconnected with one another. But if you don't have DJI stuff, then I would definitely recommend the Hohem. I never heard of them until recently, and apparently they've been doing this for a while and they're really good. So I was like, okay, I'll give them a whirl and see. Oh man. It's all good. We'll clean that up later. Sigma. I ordered a cheap one on AliExpress. Hey, that's okay. Do what works for your budget and yeah, man. Like they're good. I didn't think I was gonna get a gimbal, but the universe is like, you're gonna get a gimbal, get a gimbal, get a gimbal. All I knew I was gonna get this microphone. That's it. I didn't realize I was gonna be doing this. To be quite honest with you, you know, when I was doing these lives, like I didn't think I was gonna be going to California to be doing lives, but the universe is like, you're gonna get a gimbal, and now I know the reason why I got the gimbal. So here we are with the gimbal. That's cool. Yeah, that's a good price, dude. If it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't have to get all the bells and whistles on something. If it does the job, it's all that matters. All right. I hate the fact that I have sand in the car, but whatever. It's all good. I'm gonna grab me a fisherman friend, even though I really don't like taking these things because they suppress things, and I'm not here about suppressing. I'm here to let it out and release it. But it is required right now. Yeah, you'll let me know how it goes when it comes. Let's see. I plugged in yet. Is it charging? Yeah, it's charging. It's okay. It'll get there when it's meant to get there. So it's 11:07, and the stream has been on for over 2 hours, which is great. So I'm glad that we got some new people like Peanut Butter came on, and Random came on, like Random Perfume, and Taran, he's been here, and JP, so grateful for you, brother, for coming on. This journey is it's unfolding the way it's supposed to unfold. So I'm just allowing the universe to just work through me and see what opens up. I think I may visit my soul brother Chuck today. I want to see if he has extra beads, not these, but like more like these, to build my necklace. Because if he does, then I can return the ones that I bought, because they're too glassy and they don't look like a crystal. They look artificial. You're welcome, bro. More than grateful to take any of you guys on my journey. Yeah, it's good that I was able to like at least do this and come on and say, you know, do this thing. Even a little bit under the weather, but it's all good. The universe is like, you're gonna do this. You said you're gonna go live every day, so sure enough, here we are live every day. Even if I don't actually go anywhere, I'm still gonna come on live. Tomorrow, there's no gym in the hotel, which sucks. So I will be bringing in my resistant band, and I will be on earlier to do that workout. So I don't know how the lighting is going to be in the hotel room, but we're going to get creative tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to have to think outside the box with using the resistant band, and I ain't missing a workout. Like today, even though my nose was running and I was coughing, I was at the gym, I was like, fuck, why? Like, I can deal with the sore throat. It's the runny nose is the issue for me, because like having to constantly find tissue or something to like blow your nose is annoying, really. And I was doing that while I was at the gym, so I had to constantly like get like sanitizer wipe and like wipe down the equipment like every time I touched it. Yeah, incline push-ups, exactly. Incline push-ups are definitely probably gonna happen tomorrow for sure. But yeah, it was really annoying to do leg day today. Not gonna lie. Yeah, dips. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing that tomorrow, and we'll figure it out. And the thing is, I basically am paying myself $160 to sleep in a bed, to get organized, to get some rest, and to get a shower in, and to do the workout. So money well invested, because you know, if I don't do it, then I'll be in the car again. I will have no shower. I could do the workout outside. I'm not 100. By the way, it's 11/11. Sending you all divine blessings and love. And yeah, it would be more difficult. And Christmas is the only day that the gym is closed. I checked New Year's Day, like January 1st, and they are opened at 5 a.m. So I don't have to get another Airbnb until I desire to rent that Supra, which I have to start. Remember how I mentioned to you? Universe loves speed. I have to not hesitate. I just have to like pull the trigger and just like do it and have that experience. That experience of driving that car in San Diego, I'll forever know how it feels to drive the Supra in San Diego. You can say co-creating, manifesting, but it's really being etched into your system. So like, it becomes your knowingness. Like I know what it feels like to drive in San Diego. So I know how it feels to drive here. So I know that I've driven here now. So that's a knowingness. I don't have to think about it. It's like automatic. But when I first came, I never driven in San Diego. So like, it was going to be, oh my God, the roads are different. I got to make sure I know the rules of the road, and, you know, be careful where I park and all this stuff, because the rules are so different than Toronto. But as I kept doing this, it became my knowingness. So like, it became second nature, especially the first trip. The second trip was like, pff, I've been here already. This trip, same thing. So like, it's refamiliarizing myself with the roads again, but like, I know the roads almost inside out here. So the same thing with like driving a Supra. Like, I know what it feels like to drive a Kia Forte. I've driven that twice. I've driven a manual car here once. Scary, because I've never driven manual before, but I'm getting better, but I still have a lot of practicing to do. But of course, when you keep practicing, it becomes your knowingness. And I was looking for a Supra on, it's not my main reformer scammer, Running Man. Are you calling me a scammer? Okay. Cool. I'm a scammer. If you're calling me that. If you're not, but I say hello to you anyways, Running Man. I appreciate you for jumping on. But yeah, just driving the Supra in downtown San Diego and around San Diego County will give me my knowingness of like, oh, okay, now I know what it feels like to drive the car. It's all good. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so all the things that I'm doing or being is literally just to let the soul experience everything, and you guys are coming along the journey and seeing it. Even though some of it is like, it's whatever. Um, First of all, I ain't Muslim. I'm a soul. I don't identify as any religion. So the fact that you don't trust a Muslim beard, you got some work to do, brother. But I'm gonna let you continue to share what you feel called, because this is an open space. So please share what you desire to share. As long as you're not disrespectful to anybody else in the chat, you can say whatever you want to me. But if you're disrespectful to anybody in my chat, I'm a boot you out, plain and simple. So, just letting you know. I had someone else doing that, and I booted them out. So, just be mindful. You're welcome here. If you're here to talk with like kindness and stuff, it's cool. It is important to take a dump once a day. It helps clear your bowels, bro. You're right. You're absolutely right. If you don't, the thing is, if you don't, that shit gets stuck inside of you. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Just the thing is like, whatever this next little while is gonna be, you all are gonna find out alongside with me, because I have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen. Everything's unfolding as it is, moment by moment. I ain't selling anything, I serve. Selling is another form of serving, but I'm not selling anything. I'm serving. I'm serving as a mirror to remind you of your divinity, your sovereignty. But if you're not at that perspective yet, it's okay. You are where you are. Because remember, it's not who you are, it's where you are. And where you are is your frequency. And whatever your frequency is, that will tell me a lot about you without you even saying a word. And once upon a time, Running Man, I used to be similar to you. I've done spiritual scammer. Well, I wouldn't say a spiritual scammer, but there are a lot of spiritual scammers. I will agree with you on that, 100%. We can use the word life coach. That's the basic form of what I am, but I'm beyond a life coach. Life coach is just basic mindset. But I do agree with you. There are a lot of spiritual scammers out there. I've run into them myself. So I know what you're talking about. Yes, life coach are some, not all. So there's a perspective. Some are definitely scammers for sure. I've run into them. Some are not. Like a life coach, this is my perspective, take it or leave it. If a life coach is you're with them and they're getting upset at you for you, and you're going to them for guidance, clearly they have a lot of work to do themselves. I'm not saying everybody's perfect. I'm not saying that all life coaches have everything figured it out, but like, yeah, the thing is, like, for me, I am very transparent. I don't have everything figured out. I'm still figuring shit out, dude. And as I keep walking this journey, I'm gonna continue to figure it out, day by day, moment by moment. And I do these YouTube lives really just to document my journey. And along the way, some people have come and they're along for the journey now. Others, with similar vibration to yourself, Running Man, have come and to attempt to derail my vibration, but I don't take any part of it. You are where you are, and I know where you are in your life. Even though you may think I don't know you, I know the personality, I know the type. But you are where you are, and that's okay. You're on your own journey. You're not right, you're not wrong, you just are. Plain and simple. If you think you know it all, you have a lot to learn. Exactly. Thing is, our soul knows everything. So remember, this is a perspective. So yes, if you say, I know it all, like the way I just said it like that, yeah, that is when you're like, yeah, you actually really have a lot to learn. But if you say like, yeah, I'm aware of that, or I'm familiar with that. Our soul knows everything. Like, we came down here knowing everything. It's our finite mind that has programmed us, or we've programmed it throughout our life experience to say, this is this and this is this, but really, we're basically undoing a lot of the stuff that we've learned, and unlearning and becoming, not even becoming, realizing who we really are at the core. But not everybody's there, and it's gonna take a massive shift in humanity to get there, and it's not gonna be easy. There's gonna be a lot of resistance. There's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna fight against it, and it's okay. They are where they are because, again, it's their frequency. Can't get any clearer than that. Remember, it's not who they are, it's where they are, and where they are is their frequency. And their frequency will tell you a lot, even if they don't say a word. Like, obviously, if this is like the internet, like online, if they say, like, if they drop a text here, and you can pretty much gauge where somebody is. Like, for example, earlier on, we had Turan, we had Peanut Butter, and we had JP. I know where they are. I know their vibration. I know where Tiny Problem is. I know where you are, Eric. And I know where Running Man is. And of course, that other dude who was like really disrespectful to a bunch of you in the chat that day. And I had to just like block him. Like, I know where he is. Because once upon a time, I was that same energy. I wore this as a badge of friggin' honor, being the biggest troll on the internet. And I wore that with pride because I desired to be the biggest asshole on the internet, literally. I desired to be the biggest asshole on the internet and like piss people off, irritate them, bring them down. Of course, some of them, they disregarded what I said, and I'm so grateful that they did at the time. But of course, like, you know, when you feed a troll, when you don't feed a troll, you give no power to them. Sometimes the troll in me still comes out. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't think the superhero love is all love and light. Remember, I have a shadow side too. And that shadow side sometimes, like, you know, likes to put people in their place. But I have to remind myself, remember, if I'm doing that to them, I'm doing it to myself. So I have to remind myself. Yeah, I know, for sure. I get it. I get it. The thing is, like, for me, I was a troll even in, I wouldn't even say a troll now, a spiritual ego. I had a spiritual ego. It's cool, dude. I mean, you do you. Like I said, you were given a purpose to do whatever the fuck you want, right? I'm not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. That's your choice. But I don't entertain a lot of things anymore. Like I said, I once upon a time was a troll, and I would go onto people's video game streams and personal development streams and tell them they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're stupid and they're ridiculous, and people are just buying into their shit. You can gauge for yourself how I feel to you. You may be like, I'm very fucking polarizing. You don't like me because of the way I look. You don't like me because of the way I sound. You don't like me just because I'm a fucking human. I don't give a flying fuck because, like, I am who I am and you are who you are. But my point to say all this is, like, everybody is where they are, and I accept everybody where they are, troll or not. But yeah, you know, I too was a fucking asshole on the internet. That's what I do. That's what I did. And it felt good at the time because it was to make other people feel less than me so I could be better than them. But I was filling in a dumbass insecurity that I had. I had a lot of insecurities. So I had a lot of shit that I had to undo. And the thing is, like, a lot of the people who come on consistently resonate with me because they have a similar path. There are, like, the odd frequency that will come on and they don't resonate with me, and they're just here to derail me, but you do you. So to kind of answer your question, if I'm a like spiritual scammer or a spirit or a life coach scammer. If you think I am, then I am. If you think I'm not, then I'm not. I'll leave it up to you to decide whether I am or I'm not. But you know what's fascinating? I'm grateful that you're on, Running Man, because you're getting to help me really handle my emotions. Because like the old me would definitely, yeah, exactly. Perfectly said. I am whatever you say I am. If you think I'm an asshole, cool. Okay. If you think I'm a piece of shit, okay. If you think I'm the worst human on the planet, I've been called that by a few people, okay. I am the worst human. If I wasn't, then why would you say I am? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my point, I don't know if that reference, that okay Eminem was for me, but if it was, yeah. That name kept popping up, Yamani. Someone else said that a while ago. I don't know who that is. I haven't run into that person. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly Google that name and see what the fuck that is, because that name has popped up twice now. So let's have a look. And again, I have to turn on this and... Okay, give me one sec. It's people from Yemen. Oh, okay. Well, you saved me some time. I mean, if I look like Yemen, then I'm Yemen. But I chose this body, this meat suit, for whatever reason, and it's to overcome things. Like, I hated this body, I hated how I looked, I hated everything about me. But now, it's to appreciate who I am, and I don't consider myself any race or any religion. I am just a human, or I'm just a soul in this human body. That's it. But yeah, if I'm Yemen, I'm Yemen. If I'm Egyptian, I'm Egyptian. If you called me Egyptian, I would have loved that, because I feel resonant to Egyptian. Yeah. If you think I'm African, then I'm African. Yeah. If you like Viking. If you had called me a Viking, then I'm a Viking. I know I don't look like a Viking, but if you had called me a Viking, then I'm a Viking. That's pretty awesome. You are definitely a Viking for sure. You come from that Norwegian kind of like realm, brother. You definitely have that Viking vibe for sure. Dude, my ethnicity is, I don't really consider any ethnicity. I'm like, okay, if I have to be technical, my parents were born in Guyana, South America. So that technically makes them West Indian. That doesn't make them Indian. There's a difference between Indian and West Indian. It's more of the Caribbean vibe. We have more like the chill vibe. We don't do like the shaking head thing. No offense to anybody that's Indian, my bad, but like we don't do the shaking head thing. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the compliment on my beard. But my parents are from Guyana, South America. You can go look it up. It's just above Brazil. They speak Spanish, English, and yeah, that's about it. And again, no offense to anybody who is Indian, like straight up Indian. I have only love and respect for you all. But like when they talk, they do the little head shaking thing. And it's not to make fun, because it's not to make fun. It's just part of their culture. That's all. But I was born in Canada, Toronto, Ontario, to be more exact. So if anything, I consider myself Canadian. You can say whitewashed, really. But again, Canadians are technically not white, because there is no color for Canadians. The original Canadians were native Indians, essentially. So again, to really answer your question, it's just West Indian. That's it. But I don't consider myself that. I'm just a fucking soul in a human body. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I've never actually felt tied to my ethnicity at all, ever. Never, ever, ever. I used to actually hate it. I respect it for what it is, but I still don't entertain it because it limits me. Why would I fucking limit myself to one ethnicity? Fucking kidding me? You're right, there's no proof of a soul, but where the fuck did you come from? Where did your personality come from? It didn't come from nothing, it came from somewhere. So your statement is also invalid because like who's to say where you came from? You didn't come from nothing. And if you say, I came from my father's seed and my mother's egg, well, where the fuck did those shit come from? Exactly. There is no proof. There is no soul. Exactly. I know what I know. You know what you know. You continue to live in that vibration. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on. We are aliens. And aliens, again, where did they come from? The whole point is like, where is the original source from? I once upon a time used to say, there is no God. I'm atheist. God doesn't exist. God is a lie. But I've had too many instances, and it's not God with a white dude with a gray beard in the sky. It's not. It's an energy. That's all it is. Without different perceptions, there would be nothing to learn. Exactly. This is why we have Running Man in our stream, because we're getting to have different perceptions, different perspective, and it's great because we get to have a conversation. This is a conversation. So you don't make shit up if it's unknown. I mean, when you die, Running Man, you'll know. I've already seen the other side. So I know. Eric has seen the other side, which is, his name is A. He knows. So there's a reason why you're on this stream. There's a reason why I created you into my reality, because I'm the master creator, and you created me into your reality because I'm nothing more than an illusion, a mirror to you. And yeah, there's a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but your soul is your entity, because you say there's no soul. Your entity, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, is required for something here. That's it. Whatever that is, I'm here to be of service. That's it. And if it's to, be made fun of or be talked down to, cool. Do whatever you like. There are other souls like me out there who are basically, they don't really give a fuck about anything that anybody has to say. So the thing is, if something was triggering me, I would definitely deal with it. And when I say deal with it, I mean I would be like, you fucking asshole, I'm gonna destroy you, I'm gonna block you. I left you on this stream for a reason. That's cool. Dude, that's a great ambition. I admire that. I really do, because fitness is my jam. Fitness is my passion. Moving your body every fucking day is my passion. Because I know what it feels. Yeah, the spirit of David Goggins. He's good, but like, yeah, I mean, he's the hustle and grind dude. Like, I was into him for a while too, but I break away from that. But I do respect him because he gives no fucking Fs. He gets up and he does his shit. But yeah. But you know what's fascinating? You said spirit of David Goggins. What is a spirit? Can you answer that question for me, Running Man? What is a spirit? one can argue that's similar to a soul, but I'm curious. I'm seeing from your perspective, what is a spirit? This is not to, I'm not challenging you in any way. I desire to know what you see, what is your definition of a spirit? Because you said the spirit of David Goggins. I would just say the personality of David Goggins, but you said spirit. So there's a reason why you said spirit and not personality. But yeah, I love fitness. I work out every day no matter how I feel. And my goal is to also, if anybody desires to jump on and do these, like, I call them playouts, not workouts, because I love to have fun and play. You can call them whatever you like. I choose to have that perspective. If you choose to come and play and have fun and move your body, cool. If you don't, it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you. Okay. Spirit the way he thinks, okay. Now I get what you're referring to. Got it. I really respect David Goggins. I do. Like I said, he was very inspirational and motivational for me during the first little bit of my spiritual development. Yeah, the discipline to not be mediocre. Exactly. You didn't come down here to live a mediocre life. I get that, and I appreciate you sharing that. But yeah, David Goggins was a very big part of my journey back in 2020. He helped me, because I had to learn to build discipline again. So he was definitely my go-to, like, dude. But, like, I've stepped beyond David Goggins. I have my own damn discipline. And I don't require... Everybody is used as a tool. When I say a tool, I mean they're used for, and I know that sounds bad, so let me rephrase the words. So give me a moment, let me rephrase the word. Everybody is a mirror. A mirror is to be used, or it's to reflect things back at you when you are required. I don't require David Goggins for discipline and his mindset anymore. I have that in me. The blood, sweat, and tears kind of like mentality. The wrath of God, the bullets, like, just like no excuses. I have it because he helped me build it. But, like, now that I don't require him, because he was a mirror to me. But the dude is too extreme. He breaks up his... Well, exactly. That's the thing. Like, I mean, I appreciate him for what he has done. Like, the dude had a broken fucking foot for like 87 miles or whatever the fuck he ran. And he had like tape like stretched on just to keep his foot like from like not falling off, but like, you know what I mean. But yeah, like he came down here for his own soul journey, his spirit journey, whatever name you want to give it. But yeah, he's a good role model. I wouldn't look up to him because never pedestalize anybody. Everybody's equal to you. Everyone is one and the same, whether you think so or not. That's my perspective. You can take it or leave it. You can agree or to disagree. That's okay, because that's what life's about. If everybody fucking agreed on the same thing, yes, what Eric said earlier, there would be no evolution and life would be fucking boring. Let's just be real. So we require like different frequencies, because if everybody was thinking and feeling almost the same like me, what would be the fucking point to life? There would be no fucking point to life, literally. So I'm grateful to you, Running Man. I really am. And I can see where you got that name from now, because I'm like now putting it two to two together. I can see the connection with your username. I don't know if it's actually related to David Goggins, but I can definitely see where you got the inspiration from, for sure. But yeah, I am grateful for you for coming on, really. So, again, we have different perspectives. That's awesome, dude. That's your jam. That's your passion. One of my soul brothers, he loves fucking running. That's his jam. He doesn't like working out, but he loves running. That's his nirvana, his bliss. So he runs. He runs every day. He runs winter, summer, fall, spring, rainy, snowy, blizzard. He'll run. Like, he's a runner. He loves to run. For me, I used to run. It's not my favorite thing. I rather do other things other than running. I rather jump rope. I rather do HIIT cardio workouts. Shorter amount of time, building as much stamina. Different way of building stamina, but a similar effect. But that's just my thing. That's why I call them playing out. Yeah, when I used to run too for a little bit, I ran for like a year and a half. This was back. When did I? This is before my awakening. I actually was desiring to get back into shape, even though I wasn't like super overweight back then until like 2018. What up, Amadeep? Are you gonna run and then you're gonna do a hit and run? Cause like yesterday you said hi and then you jumped off. You're like, bye. Welcome back, peanut butter. Yeah. But my nirvana is jumping rope, doing my own playouts with weights. I enjoy it. I enjoy that kind of fun. Not everybody enjoys working out. I enjoy it. And like, yeah, yours is laying bricks because there's something soothing about maybe laying bricks or something calming about that. Running Man's he loves to run. And that's awesome. That's a great way to stay in shape. That's for damn sure. Cool, man. That's good. I'm proud of you for lifting weights too, and I'm glad that you enjoy it because it is really good for you. It builds a lot of resilience. It builds a lot of not only resilience but tolerance to things. Because like if you can accomplish something quote unquote hard, then throughout your day, like everything else is like easy. Especially the sand and the mud, yeah. I'm gonna be jumping off shortly. It's almost 12, but yeah. I know why you said the mud and the sand. That was specifically to me. I know why you said that. I know exactly why you said it. I caught it right away. I'm like, yep, I know that one was for me. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one thing that I still have to work on is getting into more like messy environments, like those races where they run in the mud and like they do those obstacle courses in the mud and I forgot what they're called. The name is on the tip of my tongue. It's just not coming out. But you're basically running through mud, you're climbing these walls, you have to like jump back into mud. So I've heard it called mud run, but there's another word for it. But yeah, basically I got to do one of those eventually. Like have my clothes, something that I don't care to wear, have it get all messy and dirty and be rolling around in mud. That is going to be a challenge for me because like I like to be like clean and tidy. So it's definitely going to be a good challenge for me for sure. Yeah. You know, as I'm talking, I'm feeling better, but still have some stuffiness going on. I get to finally sleep in a bed tonight. Yeah, I would love to do that together, bro. That would be awesome. Uh, you'll definitely see me like, oh my god, I'm gonna be jumping in mud. Fuck. Ah. Yeah. I'll have to wear something that I don't care to ever wear again. Like, it's those outfits, like, it's the one and done. Like, you wear it once and, like, you know it's gonna be destroyed. I'll wear some old, like, shit that I don't care to wear anymore. And, like, yeah. So push your forehead with your thumb between your eyes for 30 seconds. Thank you for the reminder. I remember doing this a while ago. Thank you for that. That was awesome. That helps. Yeah. There was another way to also clear up your sinuses. I just don't remember the other method that you do. I think it was like you touch somewhere behind one of your ears and then you do something else. I forget. Like you either like touch it or massage it, and like it doesn't come through. Like tap. I don't know if it's the tap back of my ears or like. I know about tapping because I've done EFT, but I don't remember which one is it to clear your sinuses. It's not this one, I know that. It might be this one actually. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I appreciate the suggestion there. It helps. Oh, I was just doing. There you are, bro. Hey, it's been a while. I'm a little under the weather at the moment. I just went out for a walk around Ocean Beach in San Diego. I'm just in the car chilling, but Eric was giving me a suggestion to help clear like sinuses. So like pressing in my thumb into my like between my eyes, basically where my third eye is essentially, to help like relieve some of the sinuses. But it's great to have you back on, dude. It's been a while. I'm so grateful that you gave me that suggestion. I did one. It was okay, but the thing is like when I did the suggestion that you said to like restart after an hour, it ruins my flow because like I get into like a flow and then having to restart, and then I noticed like it didn't, like, I mean, of course it's not always guaranteed to do that, but like it wasn't. I had more viewers on the original stream than I did on the secondary stream, but it's okay. I'm grateful that you shared that thing because I will still play around with it. So you said knock really hard between your eyebrows and use your finger knuckle. So this. Well, I am technically doing it, so I'm not hitting like extremely hard, obviously, but I'm hitting it hard enough. That kind of helped. So thank you both of you for that suggestion. That helps. It's just fascinating. Like I had to get under the weather just before Christmas hit. So there's a reason why this had to happen. I haven't been under the weather for almost 3 years. Literally. I've been healthy as fuck for 3 years, and all of a sudden, of all the time, even on Christmas, but I'll be good by tomorrow. I'm putting that energy out that I'm good. So that energy is gonna be good. Yeah. So I know a lot of you jumped on. So again, I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. So just want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, depending on what you celebrate. And I trust that you have an amazing time with family, friends, whoever you're going to spend time with. Even if you're spending time with yourself alone tomorrow, it's okay. Enjoy it. Have fun. It's going to be an awesome day. But yeah, just remember to be present and feel all that's happening and take it all in. And yeah, let's see. I said Merry Christmas, bro. There you go. Merry Christmas to you. And that's not being gay. Being gay is something completely different. Yeah, that's interesting. This kind of reminds me of like high school. Stop being gay. Hilarious. Let's see. It reminds me of a joke about the guy who goes to the doctor, and when the doctor asks what the problem is, he says, if I push here, it hurts. And if I push here too, and here and here, the doctor looks and says, sir, you have a broken finger. Yeah, exactly. I'm not being political. I like to include everybody. This is an inclusive thing. When I say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, it's referring to everybody. Because not everybody celebrates Christmas. So I'm grateful, Zane, that you chimed in. So I appreciate that, bro. Because like my thing is I never ever want to make anybody feel excluded. And if I ever do, call me out on it. Like, hey, you forgot to say blah, 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 blah. Okay, my bad. But yeah, just because December 25th is Christmas doesn't mean that everybody celebrates Christmas. So like, there are other people that celebrate stuff on that day too. I know a lot of Jewish people celebrate on the 25th. They have their own little gathering. I know Muslim people and Hindu people celebrate their own thing. I know Buddhists celebrate their own thing. Well, I know I said that, but but you also didn't realize I said I wasn't making it in in a way where I'm insulting them. So I'm just reminding you, yes, because you asked what ethnicity am I? So I gave you the answer. And yes, I did do the thing. I'm not backtracking what I did. I did do the head shaking thing. But that's not making fun of them. That's basically what they do. Indians do shake their head when they speak. Nothing's wrong with that. But yeah, nothing wrong with that. It would have been like, oh yeah, the Indians, they like shake their head and do that. Like that would be fucking insulting. That would be stupid. I wouldn't be doing that. But like, no, they shake their head when they talk and it's okay. Relax. As neuro knowledge, for those of you who do know neuro knowledge, or for those who don't know who neuro knowledge is, he usually says, relax, you're going to get some. And when I say going to get some, I mean, just relax, chill, all is good. Oh, I almost, say it, bro. Dude, please, by all means. They do shake their head when they talk, but it's a cultural term of endearment when they do. Exactly, that's what I was saying. I was saying it is because they did that. It's part of their cultural background that they do shaking the head thing. Some of us, we speak with our fucking hands. It's our body language. They do it to show respect. I lived in Pakistan for a year of work. Exactly. So you know. It's okay. No problem. If it's a terrible joke, then that's okay. Leave it be. Leave it be for now. But yeah, the thing is, I'm not here to make fun of any culture. I respect them all. Even whatever culture you're part of, Running Man, I respect it. You know why? Because if I disrespect any culture, I'm really disrespecting myself. Both to them and my grandfather. Gotcha. Okay. We'll not share that joke. We'll leave it as is. Yeah, Like I said, if I'm insulting somebody, I'm technically insulting myself, and I fucking refuse to insult myself, and I refuse to insult anybody. Now, if somebody is being an asshole on my stream, and they're being disrespectful to other people, I will handle them by just, hey, if you keep doing this, I'm gonna remove you. Feel free. We are here for a cheerful Discord. No one should be offended in safe space. Exactly. This is a safe space. I created this space for all of you guys to share whatever you feel like sharing. Some of you are new to this space, and it's okay. You're only getting to know this mirror for the first time in this incarnation. And that's cool. But yeah, there is no disrespecting culture, disrespecting religion, disrespecting anybody, like whatever you identify as. I desire to say my grandfather used to shake his head too. There you go. But yeah, I knew the moment you said it, I'm like, yeah, it's got to be Parkinson's. So, dude, I like every race. Can't get any clearer than that. Indian, Chinese, Japanese, Urdu. I don't think that's a race. That's a language. But Egyptian, Native American, Vikings, Norwegians, Russians, Ukraine. Like, they're all one. We were just born in a different part of the world, and we ended up being in our whatever meat suit. And I do believe in. I don't have to hate, dude. I hated for 20 fucking years. Why in the fuck would I hate people again? I'll leave that for other people to do. We have too much hate in the world. I'm not being politically correct. I'm just telling you facts, bro. But it is what it is. You are where you are, and I know where I am, and I'm going to continue to be me, and you continue to be you. I'm not here to change you. You're your own damn person. Remember that. But, you know, the thing is, like, once upon a time, I don't know how old you are or how young you are, but I hated your guts. I didn't even know who the fuck you were, but I hated you. I was spitting out poison to everybody that I didn't even fucking met in my life. How stupid is that? I desired to destroy the entire world and blow it up and have every person rot in hell. The supervillain of hate still exists. He still exists, but I keep him at bay. But I keep him at bay in a way that I still listen to him and not disregard him because he is the shadow side. But at the same time, like, he's part of me. I can't reject that part. I don't know why, but I really like... Who, me or Running Man? I have those thoughts too sometimes. Dude, we're human. It's bound to happen, but it comes down to, will you entertain it over a sustained period of time? I could continue to go on and hate people, but guess what? I wouldn't be here. And you all wouldn't be connecting with one another. See, exactly. Like, you have your favorite movie and I have my favorite movie, and that's okay. Like, I do enjoy Terminator 2. That was one of my favorites when growing up, but it's not my favorite movie. That's your favorite movie. It's the same thing. Like, you like something and I like something that's completely different. Like, nobody's right. Exactly. Intrusive thoughts are perfectly normal as long as you don't keep feeding it and acting on those intrusive thoughts. Literally. But yeah, like, what was I gonna say? Running Man, your favorite movie is Terminator 2. It's a really good movie. It's actually my favorite Terminator movie. I didn't like Terminator 1. I didn't like the other ones. I like 2. However, it's not my favorite movie. My favorite movie... What is my favorite movie? I don't even think I have a favorite movie at the moment. But the first thing that keeps coming to my mind is Fast and Furious 5. And you can laugh at that if you like, but I enjoyed the brotherhood and sisterhood of them all coming together for the first time in the franchise. After Fast and Furious 5, it kind of went downhill, not gonna lie. Die Hard 1 was awesome for Christmas. I love Die Hard 3. That's my favorite Die Hard movie out of the bunch. For me, like, Die Hard 3 is, I know it's not set in Christmas time. I know Die Hard 1 is. But Die Hard 3 is my jam that I would watch during Christmas, along with, like, obviously, you know, the standard, like, Home Alone 1 and 2. Like, that's a staple for me. That, like, but is it my favorite? Well, no, it's not. I just watch it because it's just some tradition. The Transport is cool. I've watched it. It's all right. It's I like things like Speed. I like Speed 1, not Speed 2. Speed 2 sucked, in my opinion. Speed 1 was the best. And of course, I like The Matrix. And of course, John Wick, especially John Wick 2. Yeah, John Wick 2 was my favorite out of the four. I'm gonna be with my soul sister tomorrow. She invited me to come over, so I'm attempting to feel better because, like, I don't desire to go there and get anybody sick or bring my current frequency of illness to them. But I'm spending time with them. I wasn't going to tell anybody I was here, but the soul's like, tell your sister that you're here, tell your sister that you're here. Sure enough, I told her. Of course I'm into souls. Just like you're into spirits. The spirit of David Goggins. You like what you like, and I like what I like. Just like you like Terminator 2, I like Fast and Furious 5. Yeah, not a blood sister, but soul. So for me, some of you may disagree with this, but it is what it is. For me, I have a chain, I have a ladder. It goes acquaintance, people I just like know by name, and there's no like emotional connection. Then there's friend, which has a little bit of connection, but I don't tell them everything because they're not a safe space to tell them anything. So it's like, hey, how are you? You know, that kind of stuff. Then there's blood family. So like tied to blood. And then there's soul family that goes beyond blood. And I'm more connected with people outside of my blood family because they have a similar vibration. It's similar, like you guys. You guys are soul family to me. Even Running Man, even though he doesn't believe in soul, so, but I'll leave him to his own devices. You guys are soul. Because, like, you and I resonate. We're on the same frequency. And thus, that's why I say soul. Even though I haven't heard your voices, I know I can already have an idea what you guys sound like. I may have not seen you in person physically, but I have an idea of like who you guys are. But it's not really even about the looks or the sounds, it's about the feeling. So I go by feeling, and feeling tells me that a lot of you are soul. Now, of course, is everybody soul on here? Not necessarily. There are people who find this for just a moment and then they leave and there's no emotional connection. But for those who have been on countless of times, we've built like a bond. Welcome back, bro. But yeah, soul for me goes beyond blood because like I've built a lot of soul brothers and sisters who I can rely on, that have my back. I have a space to share shit. They allowed me to feel seen and heard and be safe, of course. And that's something that a friend, me, like that I had, is not really able to offer. Like that's my perspective. That's why friend for me is kind of lower on the totem pole. So it goes acquaintance who is just somebody you just randomly run across in the street and you're like saying hello, or like someone you barely speak to like once every like 3 months or 6 months or even a year. You just say Merry Christmas to them. Friend goes above acquaintance. You'll speak to them a little bit more, but you don't share all of your deep desire, like your deep like inner world with them, because you know that they're not really a person that can hold space. You can tell by someone who can hold space just by the way they listen. Then there's blood. That's self-explanatory. Now, some of you may say blood is higher than soul, but thing is, like, when you leave this world, you have no blood. So what do you have? Again, Running Man may say, there is no soul. Cool. You do you, bro. But like, when you leave this planet, you're back to your light body. You're back to your true essence. So it's a soul. And fuck, it could be, hell, I could be completely wrong. It could be another word that we don't even know what the word is. Because we have to use words to communicate what the fuck we're talking about. But it's our words that are fucking limiting. Because like it goes way beyond our words. It's a feeling. It's energy, literally. That's all it is. Definitely need to open up the door and get some fresh air. Oh man, this stream's gone on for like 201 minutes. That's awesome. It's 12:06. Probably gonna wrap it up right about now. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all of you for jumping on, each of you. Running Man, Zane, Taran, Tiny Problem, Eric, of course. I'm just scrolling up on the chat here to remember some of the names. Amandeep for a little bit. Then we had JP. And then we had, of course, Peanut Butter. Seeing who else came on today. Venera was on. And Ahmed, he came on for a moment. So yeah, I'm grateful to all of you who jumped on today and said hello, and we had a conversation, because that's what this was. Exactly. And in real life, you would be the dude that I would avoid too, because you're not on my vibration. You would be polar opposite of what I would consider like to be like. I know who I'm meant to resonate with, and whatever reason why your soul, or I'm going to use your words, your spirit, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, your human essence, found my channel for a reason, cool. If this is the last time, I bid you adieu. If you do come back, cool. I appreciate you. But yeah, I would avoid you like the plague too, bro. Like I respect you and I accept everybody as is, but I also know when to like, yeah, you're not in my energy. So like I'm gonna go do me and you go do you. And that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. We're not here to be liked by everybody. We're literally not here to be liked by anybody. Like by everybody, sorry. Not everybody's gonna resonate with me. Not everybody's gonna resonate with you. There are people that probably fucking hate your guts, Running Man, and that's okay. You don't give a flying fuck. Because you're your own damn person. And you're doing you. And that's all that matters. In the end of the day, that's all that fucking matters. So, again, like, when I'm out in the streets, there are people that avoid me because I'm too polarizing for them. And that's okay. That just means you ain't a part of my journey. So it weeds out those who are meant to be a part of it and not meant to be a part of it. Age, you actually don't give a flying fuck after a certain age. It doesn't matter what age. I stopped really giving a flying fuck before the age of 40. I'm not even in my 40s yet, and I stopped giving a flying fuck. So I just disproved something. So again, if you if you choose to, that's interesting. Christopher wasn't here today. He probably is celebrating with family. But a shout out to Christopher. I'm sure he'll make himself known in some other way. But yeah, you know, for Running Man, like I said, if this is the last time you run into my stuff, then I bid you adieu. I wish you all the best that life has to offer for you, and whatever your journey has in store for you, let it be great. There. I wish you only nothing but unconditional love and blessings. Cool. Enjoy the rest of your life. For those who feel called to, you know, stay connected with me, cool. If you don't, hey, it's not hurting me. That's cool. Again, you can say whatever you want, bro. It's cool. You're your own person. I worked on my inner world, and when someone has done the deep inner work, they don't have time for bullshit like this, straight up. So, and I don't care for if you subscribe or not. I don't. Like, there's other channels. Go, please, by all means. There are other channels waiting for you, so they can get trolled, or you're in the same vibration. I'm not your dude, so adios. But I'm grateful that you came on and you shared what you shared. So for that, thank you. I appreciate you very, very much. As for everybody else, my amazing soul family, I appreciate all of you for coming on. Yeah, peace out, dude. It's been a slice. Later. For everybody else, I appreciate you coming on and, you know, hanging out and enjoying time, even though I'm a little under the weather. And yeah. And let's see. So what we're gonna do is do that. And there you go. Yeah, exactly. You know, just to prevent it from happening again, I just removed him. Plain and simple. Like, I'm not his vibration, so it's been a slice. Simple, easy. It has been a great flip side with him. So he'll go on to troll other people and do what he has to do. I ain't here for that. I'm here to be of service, to help others, to empower others. And yeah, like, you know, if you don't want to be empowered, then not much I can do. Peace out. Bye. You know? That's why I said, like, I know where he is in his journey. And I know that I've been there. I've been there countless of times. And I refuse to go back to that state of being. So, yeah. Even though I removed him, I didn't desire to remove all the messages, but it is what it is. YouTube just decided to do that. And let's see. What can I do here? So there's a timeout feature. I can unhide him. I don't know if it unhides user on this channel. Like, I don't know what that really does, if that actually blocks him up. I don't care if he comes back on or not. My point is, like, bye. Like bye. Literally. But I'm grateful to him because, like, it's showing me that I've done a lot of deep inner work. The old me would have been fucking, like, triggered as fuck and would have, like, ripped him a new one. I would have tore him a new one, but I'm not here for that. I'm here to only give unconditional love and be of service, and whatever my soul is here to serve each of you in whatever way, that's what I'm here to do. So again, I appreciate all of you for coming on today and shooting the shit with me, but also just spending time. And as I was like coughing and like having my nose runny and all this shit that I have to be doing, The Boondock Saints, also a great movie. That is a great movie. I've seen it. It is a really good movie. Yeah. I think that's a wrap for now. I'm gonna go and drive towards the hotel. I gotta check in after 3 p.m. So I'm gonna go and say hello to my soul brother and wish him Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to him. And then I feel a bit sorry for him. The thing is, like, I feel sorry for him as well, but the thing is, like you can't help somebody if they don't want to help themselves. And thing is, like, I respect him enough, but it was unnecessary for him to say a lot of the stuff that he was saying. I'm like, okay, like, we were having a decent conversation, like, about David Goggins. Cool. So then he's like, okay, well, if I met you in real life, I'd stay away from you. I would avoid. Okay, that's cool. And then, like, I won't subscribe and your title is gay. Okay, cool. Like, that was unnecessary, but okay. So it is what it is, just like the other dude. I ain't gonna entertain nonsense like that anymore. If you're here on my channel, cool. If you're gonna be respectful to other people, cool. But if you're going to hate on other people, like the other person who was hating on Olga and saying a bunch of mean shit to her, even though she's done the deep inner work on herself, she can handle herself. But my point is, if somebody is disrespecting someone else on our channel, not even my channel, our channel, that's not gonna fly with me. That ain't gonna fly with me. So I basically just felt called to, like, just remove him, and so I did. So if he's still able to watch, cool. He's probably still typing. He won't be able to send a message because I literally removed them. I don't know if you remove somebody from the channel, or like hide somebody from the channel, if they can run into my stuff or not. But my point is, like, we're good. We is good. Ugh, so much sand in the car, bro. Fuck. Gotta clean this shit out. All right. With that being said, again, for everybody who is on, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to every single one of you. Remember to enjoy yourself tomorrow, or even today, because some of you are already in Christmas Day or the holiday day. But yeah, be present and enjoy time with family, friends, loved ones. And remember, you're the master creator, and I will, definitely. I just have to relieve myself of all this, like, junk that's in my nasal, but I'll definitely keep, like, doing the things to help relieve the pressure, and I appreciate that. I will be back on. I'll probably come on at like 5 a.m. So I'll be on super early. It won't be super early for you, but it'll be super early for me. Just like when I did the outside workouts or playouts, I'll be in the hotel room just doing the thing, and I'm gonna go relax and rest. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. So I'm gonna go first see my soul brother, ask him if he has like some spare like beads, like that's similar to this one. If he has these, cool, so I can build my necklace. If not, I don't really want to use those ones because they look artificial. I'd rather use like actual rose quartz. But yeah, other than that, it's been a slice. And remember that I love you all very, very much, and that you matter, and that whatever it is that you desire, it's already fulfilled, because remember, you're the master creator and creation is finished. And that's it. You're the master creator and creation is finished. Can't get any more clear than that. When I get into the hotel, I'm gonna take some time to really just like, may take like another shower and just, you know, keep myself like nice and warm. Definitely bring in some of my stuff from the car. But yeah, I love you, bro, and I love every one of you very, very much. I'll see some of you tomorrow. But again, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to each of you. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my stay and unwind. It's only gonna be one night, but I'm still gonna enjoy and unwind. And yeah, may your heart, this thing right here in the middle, be your guiding key. Let it guide you, because it's always there guiding you. So allow it to guide you. All right. See you later, Zane. I love you, bro. You take it easy, and happy holidays to you too, brother. I'm so grateful for you. And I will see all of you all, whether tomorrow or the day after, but I will be back. I'll be on tomorrow. And for anyone who's watching the replay, again, I love you, and have yourselves a Merry Christmas or Happy Holiday. And I will see you tomorrow or Thursday. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Love you. Bye.